destination. And by Standard TV and Appliance in Portland, Tigard, Beaverton, and Bend.
Well, back here in Portland, the Trailblazers and Lakers tonight getting set to go here at the Rose Garden as the Lakers, a good road team, 26-13 on the season, 15-2 against the Northwest Division. Derek Fisher, Kobe Bryant in the backcourt, Lamar Odom, Vladimir Radmanovic, and Pau Gasol inside. For the Trailblazers, starting five looks like this tonight. No Prisbilla, so Fry starts inside, and James Jones gets his second start of the season, starting at that small forward spot. But the starting lineup is brought to you by Frostbrewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Well, the last time these teams met in this building, the Blazers put together one of their better offensive games of the year. They shot 53% and scored 119, snapping the Lakers' 10-game winning streak. But scoring has been the issue as of late for this Trailblazer team. Coming up next, the keys from Mike Rice, a check with Rebecca, and we'll tip it off.
It only happens once a year, and this year it's happening right here in Portland. It's USA Basketball versus the world at the Nike Hoop Summit, April 12th at the Rose Garden. See today's top prospects on the verge of becoming tomorrow's NBA stars, as our USA Basketball team competes against the world team in one game and a chance to make their mark on the global basketball map. Lower bowl tickets are only $10 at the Rose Quarter ticket office or at NikeHoopSummit.com.
At Typhoon, we believe value starts with quality. We use wild shrimp, not farm shrimp. We use the leanest pork and beef and the freshest white meat chicken. We use only fresh noodles and the best coconut milk in the world. We import our own award-winning rice direct from the field to your table. We use the best canola oil with no trans fat. It's a lot more expensive to cook this way, but you can taste the difference.
Experience Typhoon tonight.
And back inside the Rose Garden, going to be sold out for the 30th time this season and the 25th straight time. Time to get you the Northwest Ford keys to the game. For that, we turn to Mike Rice.
Well, without Joel Prisbilla in the middle, they've got to start penetration from the perimeter. Team defense, they've got to help each other out. Blazers backcourt scoring. You've got to outscore the Lakers. If you get 100 points against them, you have a shot. Backcourt scoring, we'll keep an eye on. And get to the foul line. Don't just depend on outside shooting. Get to that foul line tonight. More free throws for the Blazers. They've got a shot.
Well, those are your keys to the game. Now we get a few from the head coach himself in the Corona Coaches Corner, Nate McMillan.
Our scoring has been down, so we got to execute, and that starts with us setting screens and making hard cuts. You know, what the teams have done in the last few games, they've gotten real physical with us, and that has disrupted our timing. So we got to set screens, we got to cut hard, and then when we have the shot, you know, we got to take the shot and knock down those shots.
All right, that's the Corona Coaches Corner. Now to introduce a third member of our broadcast team. She is on the sideline. She is Rebecca Harlow. Good evening.
Good evening, gents. You know, I have great news on Martell Webster, and that is he has been declared healthy. He missed some games with that irregular heartbeat, but he is ready to hit the court once again. However, the testing process that he went through takes about a week to recover, so we don't have him tonight. That's who they usually put on Kobe Bryant. So I asked Brandon who gets the job tonight.
I think I'm going to start on tonight, but we'll give different looks. I think me and Travis do the bulk of the work. But, you know, guard Kobe's a team job, so it'd definitely be a five-man job tonight. But, you know, the Lakers are a good team, and it's an opportunity for us to come out here and kind of play loose, you know, get up and down, and, you know, hopefully score more points than we have the previous 5 games.
Well, going to have to score more points than they have in the last 5, averaging 84.4, Mike Rice, in the last 5 games, and as we know, came off a 65-point game against San Antonio on Sunday. Now, the Laker defense will not try and do what San Antonio's defense did, but still the fact remains the Blazers need to find some offense somewhere.
Yeah, they're a lot like Utah. They'll play defense, but they'll still try to outscore you. They are number 4 in points points per game at 108 a game. They give up 101. The Blazers have always been able to score on them here in the Rose Garden, but they've always had somebody to block up that middle in Joel Prisbilla. It'll be interesting to see if Gasol can have a big game without Joel in the house.
And the Trailblazers win the opening tip in that last game here in the Rose Garden anyway on February 29th. Blazers won 119-111. That's what you're talking about with the more points.
That was second highest the Blazers had all year. And you can see the Lakers are out trying to play defense right now, especially on Roy.
Roy hit, and he'll shoot free throws. Got whacked on top of the head and trying to shake that off, but free throws early. Brandon played against Boston on, or excuse me, played on Sunday against San Antonio and really wasn't expected to, but got off to a shaky start, but ended with 18 points and started to get his rhythm as the game went on.
Yeah, he really did. And
but this is one place he's been struggling.
Yeah, simply because he just doesn't take enough time and get into the same rhythm every time. That time he bounced it once and almost tried to throw it up there. He looked like Memphis last night shooting foul shots in the NCAA championship.
As he gets one of two. The foul was on Kobe Bryant. That's why you heard the crowd react the way it did. Odom in transition lays it in. Just takes it right to the teeth of that Blazer defense and scores easily.
They put him in the middle against all pressure, and he can handle the basketball. Odom does a good job of pushing it up court. He can pass off or score.
Blake a look away. Fisher bid on it. Steve went down the left side and flips it in with the left hand.
Well, Fisher's probably their best perimeter defense if you don't count Kobe Bryant, because Fisher not only gives them a little offense, he really helps their defense in the half court.
And there you see the numbers. Blazers have won 5 in a row here. 11 of the last 13 against the Lakers and 18 of 22 as Gasol throws it up off the mark. In fact, the Clippers are the only team in the Western Conference the Blazers have beaten more than the Lakers. James Jones, 3 off the mark. Rebound pulled down right side by Fry, who flips it up and in with the right hand.
They give up a lot of second chance points. They're one of the like the Utah Jazz. We were talking about them because they're always leaking out. They're looking to run.
He has a pass to the middle. This time Gasol right at the rim scores.
He's going to have a big game without Joel in the game. Blazers just do not have a big physical body to put on him. That's why I think Rafe LaFrance will be in this game a lot quicker than he normally does.
James Jones took that last shot for Portland. James, as you know, has been struggling from beyond the three-point line. I think 5 for his last 22 now with that miss. As the Lakers get the steal, Kobe took Gasol. Hard foul by Fry. Shot was missed by Gasol, so he will shoot 2. As Powell getting up, kind of lobbying for a flagrant foul, but Fry got at least some ball, maybe a little bit of Gasol's nose as well, but that's all right.
Yeah, you were talking about James Jones. You just can't imagine him shooting 19% as we see the whack on the side of the head. Close to a flagrant,
yeah,
very close to it.
And Gasol hits the free throw. He has been a Laker for all 3 previous meetings between these two teams, and has had good games, not spectacular, certainly below his averages. He had 15 in the first 2 and then 10 and 6 in the last one. But as you said, a lot of that had to do with the presence of Joel Przybilla, who is not here, of course.
Yeah, and I look for one of the guys to hurt the Blazers tonight to be Gasol.
Channing Frye received that pass top of the key, didn't realize he had a 2-on-1 if he had kept going.
Sure did, and that's, you have to take advantage of the Lakers in that situation.
Frye takes the outside jumper. Channing a little extra hop to his step early in this ballgame tonight, trying to seize this opportunity.
Well, he knows you can score on the Lakers, and he is going to take advantage of that. Their big guys will not come out and really play you tough.
Kobe gets the dish back. Odom passes up the 3. Now gives to Fisher. He doesn't take the 3. Shot clock at 7.
Lamar passed up a layup too.
Doesn't pass up that long 2, and he throws it up long, and that is going to be another issue for Portland with no Przybilla. And Gasol, as James Jones went down, wide open on that far side, and the Lakers have the lead back.
They need something from James Jones. There's no doubt about it. He's not a great individual defender. He's got to play team defense, but mainly he's got to hit a shot.
Roy doubled immediately. They pass off. Channing Frye, right side again. Frye hits. He's had a bucket inside, a couple outside. He's got 6 points and a couple of rebounds as well early.
Well, the Lakers probably keep floor balance better than anybody, and so far the Blazers are matching them with floor balance.
Blazers went out to double on Gasol. Wow. Rotation didn't come back to Kobe, and he flipped it in.
Yeah, if you're going to double, you better have your weak side filling that middle to help out. The Lakers are 4th in assists, so double teams usually get a layup for the Lakers. They pass the basketball. 24 assists a game.
Blake. Now they go to LaMarcus Aldridge inside. He has not attempted a shot yet. Up and under. Odom playing good defense. Aldridge has to shoot that long shot with a good defense inside by Odom, and the Lakers have it back.
Odom has spread the word that he thinks LaMarcus Aldridge, if you bump him, you can play him real well. So I know LaMarcus knows that and will come out really trying to be physical against Lamar Odom.
Great box out. Aldridge on Odom down low. Blake's another guy who has not been terribly aggressive with his outside shot as of late. Roy working against Fisher. That's a guy he can use, and goes glass this time.
Yeah, he's a little bigger than Fisher. Kobe usually will be on him, but if they push it up, they may get Fisher on him, and Brandon Roy can take advantage of Fisher.
Here's Kobe and Brandon one-on-one. Kobe baseline, throws it up off the mark. Rebound tipped up and in by Gasol. As Kobe and Roy both got tangled up and went down, Kobe popped back up.
Last 14 games, Joel Prisbilla was averaging 13 rebounds a game, 10 of them on the defensive end, so they missed that.
Aldridge has blood on the back of his jersey. Blake drives right side. No, but there's Fry, who jams it home with 2 hands.
Well, you wonder what the Blazers were going to do to score tonight. His name is Channing Frye.
He's done that at times this season. Blazers have already equaled their first quarter total from Sunday. Kobe bumped by Brandon. He'll get the foul, and Bryant will get 2 free throws. LaMarcus Aldridge is going to have to change his jersey at some point. The officials, I'm not sure, have noticed it yet. And I don't know whose blood it is. It's Odom's blood, evidently, from that elbow when he and Aldridge came together. But I guess Odom is getting wiped off. It's on the back of Aldridge's jersey. Right to the left of the 12 is where most of the blood is. But they've got to spare one of those in the back.
And I'll tell you, the Laker floor balance hasn't looked as good, and it usually at some point breaks down against the Blazers. They go through stretches where they don't score, and the Blazers usually score a lot here at the Rose Garden against them. I don't know if that'll be the case tonight. I think it really will hurt the Blazers' points in the paint without Joel being there. Now they see the blood on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And there is the extra jersey, which Jeff Clark has, he brought out of the locker room, the assistant athletic trainer. And
well, Jeff Clark is on the ball tonight. He has a uni waiting. Now the crowd will
showing
get
his physique to the listen to some of the female patrons appreciating a bare-chested LaMarcus Aldridge.
I wonder if they'll yell the same way with my faux hawk haircut in case I have to get
well
that.
I think maybe
so
some
far,
of the same women, if not their mothers, will cheer for you.
I'm glad you didn't say their grandmothers. Mothers I can handle.
Oh yeah. As Portland will inbound, as Kobe hit 2 of 2 at the free throw line. Lakers 5 of 9 shooting early. Portland 6 of 9.
If they had someone that could put it on the ground like Travis Outlaw starting against Romanovich, Travis would score on him, but I don't know if James Jones can take advantage of that. He can't put it on the floor, but he can do that.
And he hits the shot, score the bucket, and the foul is going to be on Radmanovich. But James Jones, boy, if you're a Blazer fan, love to see him hit anything and hoping he'll start to get it going again. Take a look at him running right through the Fry pick.
Yeah, and that was a great play out of that timeout. Nate knows I've got to get James Jones going.
So now that will be 1 free throw for Channing Frye. So James gets the 2, and Frye here to cap off the unusual 3-point play. Channing, one of the better free throw shooters on this Trailblazer team.
Sure. Just doesn't get to the line that much.
He's got 9 points here early in this ball game. First half of the first quarter. But Channing averages about 6 points a game, so well beyond that average in 7 minutes. Kobe, foul line jumper short. Good defense by Roy.
But Channing is really
just
alert.
The energy level.
Yes, the focus that he has, the adrenaline flow.
Jones holding.
He can take Gasol outside. Gasol's not a great perimeter defense.
Backdoor cut stolen by Bryant. Good idea by Roy, but a great snag by Kobe.
Kobe does that. He's great at stealing.
Feeds Odom on the baseline. Up and under move around Fry, and Channing, who already has the one foul, got to be a little bit careful because he's been your offense.
Yeah, and he's got to move his feet on that. Lamar Odom can dribble the basketball.
Roy in the corner. Blake tries a three and hits over Kobe. That's a big shot for Steve Blake's confidence.
Yeah, and now Blake, he'll go back on Kobe Bryant. In the past, he's given Kobe a little bit of trouble. Bumps him, pulls on his trunks. There it is, right there.
Derek Stafford says Steve Blake with the hold. Blake not happy about that. So that's the first foul on Steve Blake as the Trailblazers off to a good start here on the home floor, shooting 73%.
Honey, salmon's ready. Hello? Yeah, this is it. No, we're really happy with our service. Yeah. Try to eat now. All right, this is me hanging up. Really, we're good. Bye-bye.
Pacific King Salmon, available at Miller Paint. Miller Paint, your color, our paint.
If you drive one of today's newer vehicles, take a close look at Charivo LS from Les Schwab Tires. The innovative tread helps it mold to the road for better traction. It's designed to be one of the most advanced tires we've ever sold. And its silent wall technology makes it one of the quietest. Safety, comfort, performance, and our money-back ride guarantee. Charivo LS, made especially for you, exclusively from Les Schwab.
Rain or shine, it's pouring savings here at Standard TV and Appliance during the April showers of savings.
Through April 12th, huge savings on hundreds of items. Whirlpool, GE, Maytag, Frigidaire, and more.
Save big on front-load washers like this GE, only $548.
Standard has HD TVs from Sony, Mitsubishi, and Toshiba, plus LCDs from LG starting at $368.
Ask about no payments and no interest till 2009.
Only at Standard TV and Appliance in Portland, Beaverton, Tigard, and Bend.
Blazers on top by 3 here as another sellout crowd at the Rose Garden, number 30 of the season. Join Trailblazer assistant coach Maurice Lucas and help make it better for our most vulnerable citizens at the April 12th Trailblazers Dallas game. Operation Twinkle Toes and honorary chair Coach Lucas will host the world's largest baby shower, collecting new unwrapped infant care items to be donated to care providers served by Northwest Children's Outreach. Every donation is much appreciated as Channing Frye off to a great start tonight. Frye 9 points, 4 of 4 shooting, doing some rebounding as well as doing a nice job for the Trailblazers early on when they needed some energy and some early offense. Channing has provided them.
He really has. If you look at LaMarcus Aldridge, 0 for 1 in the game, and yet the Blazers shooting 73%. There's the reason right there. 4 for 4 from Channing Frye. And he's been pretty good on the defensive end, although the Lakers are shooting 55%. So, you know, they move that ball so well in the triangle offense from side to side. Kobe is a big part of it. When they had Shaq, they a lot of times started inside the first pass. Now the pass goes over the perimeter. See how it goes from one side of the court to the other. They keep it moving.
And a guy who's a very good passer from the post, and you don't talk about it a lot. Lamar Odom is a terrific passer. He's already given a terrific pass out to Fisher. That was Radmanovic who hit the 3 that time. Fisher missed his, but we're tied at 19.
Well, Radmanovic averaging 50% from the three-point line, so you can't leave. He's like James Jones. You can't leave him open. See, James has to put it on the floor a little bit right there. He can take advantage.
Blake guarded by Gasol. The double came momentarily. Blake stopped short for a 2, and he hits again. So Blake 3 for 4 and 7 points. It's been the Blake and Frye show early on. What about Roy Aldridge?
Yeah, and you don't expect that from Blake. He on the dribble, he made that one. Usually he just posts up.
Odom. They get the switch inside, so Aldridge ends up on Radmanovic. Lakers look like they want to try and take advantage of something that you would think would be an advantage to Portland.
Yeah, Blazers just have to, we said early, team defense. They have to help each other out. They can't go one-on-one on any of these guys. Lamar Odom, Kobe Bryant.
Roy back to Frye. Long 2 by Channing. This one off to the right, and Radmanovic the rebound for the Lakers. And they look to take advantage in transition. And now they'll set the offense.
Lakers, great defensive rebounding team, so you're not going to get a lot of offensive rebounds against them.
Fisher to Gasol. Foul line jumper is up too long. Rebound, LaMarcus Aldridge. Blazers now looking to get something in transition, and Blazers happy to have the Lakers taking outside shots, especially if it's big guys, rather than getting to the rim. Foul on Derek Fisher. Steve Blake having his way somewhat early on, at least driving past Fisher. It's Travis Outlaw in off the bench, and one of the big reasons that Travis was not starting, has not been the last couple, is for this reason, to give some punch off the bench.
Absolutely, they need it. We said about the bench, he's still second in scoring off the bench. Barbosa is #1 from Phoenix off the bench, and Travis is still #2.
Foul Derek Fisher down low as he was double foul Blake and Fisher, as Derek Fisher was trying to get Blake.
And that's
to
two on Blake.
Off, and that's the second foul on Blake, so that is a, well, it's #2 on Fisher as well.
And that'll hurt both teams, but especially the Blazers, since Blakey is hot tonight.
Jordan Farmar is going to come in for LA. Jarrett Jack for Portland.
Yeah, Blake has really got a great energy to his step tonight. He's shooting the ball. He's looking to be aggressive, and they call that double foul. It's either a foul on one or the other.
Well, and Fisher, a nice job by him to draw the foul on Blake, as Steve is trying to clear his arms and finally got frustrated. So mission accomplished for Fisher, but in the process picked up his second as well.
Fry's got to fake a pass and try to go around this guy. There you go.
Fry goes right to the middle. Hook shot over the top is a little long. Nice move, couldn't finish. Rebound Odom.
But that's what they need. They need to keep that floor spread and attack the Laker defense so they cave in.
Farmar had a career high 21 the first time these teams met in LA, as that's going to be Portland ball out of bounds. A shot up long by Kobe, that three. Wow. And smart by Channing Frye to let that ball go and not try to save it.
And go after him. Channing Frye a lot of time has a habit of watching defensive rebounds. Tonight, he's on top of his game. Oh, there's a foul right
Kobe
there.
on Roy. Brandon goes right by him. The high shot off the glass is down as Odom tried to come over and help. It was too late.
One of their better weak side defensive help guys, Lamar Odom. See, he really came over quick. But Roy had a nice shot.
Now Outlaw on Kobe. Brandon talked about this in the soundbite we had right before the tip. Kobe to the middle. Kicks it out to Farmar. Lets a three fly from the angle. Rounded out. Rebound Aldridge.
They've got some guys coming in off the bench that can shoot the threes.
That ball poked by Radmanovich. Going to be Portland ball with 14 to shoot. And this will be an automatic timeout. As watch Kobe with his one foul. Not able to be that aggressive, and Brandon Roy taking full advantage. Shoots right past Bryant down that left side and scores.
Jones inbounds to Outlaw. Travis, can he win it for Portland? Off the glass. Yes! Travis has won it!
Crosses over through the middle. Switches to his left. Tell step back two. Got another one. He's 6 for 6 in the quarter.
Now is the time to be a season ticket holder. Season tickets for the 2008-2009 season are on sale now. Call 503-797-9600 or visit trailblazers.com.
Some people don't want to admit it, but sometimes they need advice from real experts.
Welcome to Grover's. How can I help you?
Oh, hi. Can you show me how to install a hot water heater?
Sure can.
Not only can they show you exactly how to do a project yourself, they'll show you how to save.
Well, thanks a lot.
Oh, say, I love your show.
Thanks. Today, we're going to talk about something I know quite a bit about. How to install a hot water heater.
Grover's. It's worth the drive.
At the door, there's a man who will greet you.
And the food is all that you've been dreaming of. The games are hot and they're ripe for the winning.
I think that I'm in love.
I know a place where you'll find some friends and win some dough. I know a place where we can go.
Back here inside the Rose Garden, Trailblazers a 4-point lead over the Lakers. There's 2:39 left in the opening quarter, and we take you to tonight's Aflac trivia question. Mike Rice, I know you're intrigued by the contest,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
you're going to want this question.
Okay.
What was the lowest scoring game in NBA history?
Oh.
And you got to go combined score.
All right, so.
And I think we're bringing this up because Portland had 65 points on Sunday.
Right. And, somebody had 64 against, and that was San Antonio.
That was San Antonio.
The other night.
Somebody was in the 50s this year as well. Somebody had 58 in the game. And Miami had 58.
Yeah, 58.
Bob Delaney, Phil Robinson, Derek Stafford, the officiating crew tonight. Of course, Bob Delaney, a.k.a. Bobby Covert.
Yeah.
Back in his FBI days, infiltrating the mob. He's got a book out that he sent to the broadcasters. Yeah, very good book.
Yeah,
it's an amazing, amazing story. It's kind of a Donnie Brasco kind of story.
Yeah, yeah.
He was in the presence of some mob guys for a lot of years, and
he was the inside guy.
Yeah, he was the guy.
And that's New Jersey mob, you know that.
Right.
We've seen a few television programs about that. This was the real thing.
Shot clock at 8. Blazers got to realize that. Down goes Kobe. Channing Frye wouldn't take the shot on the baseline. Roy, an open 3 out top is good.
Kobe.
And Mr. Delaney would like the floor mopped where Kobe went down, and now it's getting done.
Yeah, Kobe's.
Mr. Delaney wants, he gets.
You know, it looked, the clock was running out and people kept passing the ball. It's a good thing Kobe Bryant fell on that play. Blazers, I don't think, would have gotten a shot off, and they had 2 wide open ones before Brandon Roy finally hit the big 3. Boy, it's important that Brandon Roy have a scoring night tonight.
Gasol, nice move with the left. He misses, though. Radmanovich trying to grab the board, and it finally tips to Aldridge.
I don't know why they don't do that every time, because Saul took that one outside shot that you mentioned, 9-3 run for the Blazers, but Gasol could score without Joel in the game underneath.
Frye to Jarrett Jack. Thought about the 3. Farmar was there. Now Jarrett with a hand in his face can't hit the shot, and the rebound comes to the Lakers. Here is Kobe. Trying to back down Brandon Roy. Nice move with the left. Kobe hooks it up and in.
That's Travis Outlaw. He let Kobe Bryant get too deep on the back end dribble, and he didn't come to help. Even though his man is a great outside shooter, you've got to take the inside attack away from Kobe.
Jarrett Jack takes it right at Farmar and scores. Odom in the vicinity as well, but Jack gets that up and in off the glass. Portland shooting 67% in this first quarter, and it is so vital. And it sounds very simple to say this, but the Portland shoot the ball well. You look at their numbers on the season.
Yeah, you look at the Lakers. If you can't get 100 against them, you don't beat them.
Radmanovich, the high arcing 3 to get over the top of Jarrett Jack, and he has his second of the ball game. Portland is 16-2 when they shoot 50% or more. They are 22-37 when they don't.
Yeah, and it's important that this guy right here, and that was good. See how Channing Frye kept Kobe away from him.
Brandon out top for another 3. This one is long. Rebound. Kobe tips to Odom. Well, and you want to talk about impressive numbers like that. Lakers have one as well. As Odom, the cutter, foul going to be on Outlaw. Lakers are 25-1 when shooting 50% or more. When the Lakers just shoot 45% or better, they are 45-6.
Yeah, that's why Romanovich is such an important factor in their team. Guys like that, if he can shoot the ball, they've got an excellent chance in the playoffs when they get back Andrew Bynum, who will be more of an inside threat.
Good defense by LaFrenz as Gasol just lost that ball. Jarrett Jack on the left side. Goes back inside to Aldridge. Blazers have to start involving LaMarcus. Hook shot with the right hand, rims out. LaFrenz grabs the offensive board as he's going to be seeing some big minutes in the last 5 games because no Joe Prisbilla.
Yes, and they'll clear it out. No pick.
Roy back off foul line, fade short, and that'll do it for the quarter. As Brandon had Kobe isolated one-on-one, and Bryant, the good defense, a hand in Roy's face, but Brandon outscores Kobe in the quarter 8-6. And the Trailblazers outscore the Lakers 28-24. Blazers trying to even the season series against the Lakers and make it 6 straight wins over LA in this building.
Introducing the all-new 2008 Honda Accord, and Jay Lee has them. Jay Lee's Gladstone Honda has over 70 of these newly designed Accords in stock, starting at just $19,188. That's Jay Lee's Gladstone Honda. Come see us today. You'll be glad you did.
Jay Lee's Gladstone Nissan has a huge selection of new Nissans in stock. Come check out a whole new crossover, the new 2008 Nissan Rogue. Intuitive all-wheel drive, extra smart storage, and street savvy at 27 miles per gallon. Come see us at Jay Lee's Gladstone Nissan today. You'll be glad you did.
Who could that be? Oh, wow. No, I'm there for you, buddy. That was Brad. He really wants to vent.
We should go.
Ready to vent? Let's vent. Let's vent.
Let's vent. Introducing the vented wide mouth can from Coors Light. It lets in air for a smooth, refreshing pour.
Is he okay?
I think we'll be venting a little longer.
Frost brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
When you need a new vacuum, Stark's is the only place to go. Don't risk getting the wrong vacuum at a big box store when Stark's has the largest selection and the best prices on vacuums in the Northwest. We'll even recycle your old vacuum and assemble your new one. On sale now, the legendary 8-pound Auric XL upright is only $199. Or experience the full line of high-performance Miele vacuums starting at $259.
This is Jim Stark, inviting you to discover the Stark's difference at any one of our 8 convenient locations.
Well, the Trailblazers shoot 57% in the opening quarter, and they lead the Lakers by 4. Lakers shoot 45%. Hey, fans, Brandon Roy has his own bobblehead. Do you? Now is your chance to get your very own bobblehead of you in a Blazer uniform. Look at that. Yeah, and get bobbleheads to hand out to your friends and family. You can have bobblehead night. Look at Z. Yeah. Stop by any Portland area Taco Bell location. Enter to win for more information.
I just hope
visit trailblazers.com.
I can keep my hair like it is.
Will the bobblehead have the faux hawk if Portland happens to
Blazers
tonight?
have
because
to
that
win
was
tonight.
the claim earlier.
Yeah.
Mike Rice said if Portland does not win tonight, and the numbers are on your side heavily, I might add, you will get a faux hawk.
That's right. That's why the
Sergio
Blazers,
lost his faux hawk.
They're playing for me tonight. They're playing. They're inspired.
I'm not sure they're aware of the pledge, but I wish I would have known earlier. What could have made them aware.
I told Jared Jack, Jared, believe me.
Because they knew about your playoff claim.
Yeah.
Sasha Vujacic in the ball game. He throws that one up well long. And boy, when Vujacic hits his first, he's one of those guys who can be streaky. And that time he throws it up long. Sergio at the table, set to check in with somewhat of a faux hawk left. It's a lot different than it was in its initial stages. Perhaps this is where he was going all along with it. Outlaw moving on Odom. Baseline fouled. I don't think he was shooting. He was passing, so it will not be free throws. Travis got to learn to throw that ball at the rim when you're going to draw the foul. It's Brandon Roy out, Sergio Rodriguez in.
Brandon taking that little respite off because of his groin pull, and now he can't probably play the minutes that he was. He was averaging for a month 40 minutes a game, and maybe that's why the leg collapsed. So now they're making sure he doesn't play that many minutes.
Ronny Turiaf in for the Lakers as well. Jared Jack out to James Jones. He tries a three, round and out, hits the right side of the rim. Rebound Vujacic. But where does Portland get offense from this lineup?
Well, that guy that just shot the ball.
Farmar, beautiful move down the right side as Jordan Farmar had that career high 21 the first time these teams played.
And that's why I said team defense is one of the keys to the game. You can't let Farmar get that deep on the dribble, and if he does, you've got to help out.
Outlaw hasn't taken a shot yet. We'll see if that ends here. Indeed it does. No, it does not. Are they going to say pass or shot? I think it was a pass.
Pass again.
Although it was around the rim. They're going to give him two. There's Mr. Greg Oden. He had the
now I don't mind getting that haircut, but that faux hawk.
Look at Josh McRoberts, just recalled from the Idaho Stampede of the NBDL. Portland needing bodies. Greg probably wishes he could slide on a uniform.
Yeah, and I would love to see Josh play some minutes tonight. The Blazers are shorthanded, big guys.
He would fire the
physical guys, yeah, and he is a physical guy that'll run the court. He passes the ball well.
And I know he's happy to be home. Nothing against the NBDL.
Or Idaho.
No, as Travis makes one, misses one. Portland 3 for 5 at the foul line. Farmar against Rodriguez. Vujacic missed his first three and doesn't pull the trigger on this one. Here's Odom. So Blazers in that zone now. Jarrett Jack matched up there. Foul on Jones. Turioff couldn't hit the shot, but free throws coming for him.
See, in that triangle offense, they use that against the zone also. What they do, they move the high guy that's usually on the foul line in that triangle. They move him down lower, and they just try to push everybody in. They're moving up as far as three-point percentage. They're about 9th in the NBA now. Is 7th? 6th. Oh, they are moving up. So, you know, they shoot the ball very well against zones. They didn't against Memphis about a week and a half ago when Memphis went into Staples Center and beat them.
Charlotte beat them too right after that.
And Washington Wizards almost beat them. That went overtime. So they had a little letdown. But now, we talked about that in our pregame show, motivation for games now. If you look at their record, they are with New Orleans about a game and a half behind New Orleans, and they're tied with San Antonio.
The Friends out to James Jones for three. Got it. Beautiful look by Rafe LaFrenz, who set him up.
Yeah, and a collective sigh from the crowd.
Yeah.
Finally, the guy that's shooting 17% the last 4 games makes it.
But a three the other way. So by Sasha Vujacic, who will let it fly as well. He's 44% from behind the three-point line, so he's right there with James Jones on the season. James, hard to believe, down to 44% following shooting nearly 50 and over most of the season. Blazer lead cut to 2.
So this Silverado is expected to have better resale value than both Ford and Toyota?
Yep.
And it cost me less on fuel.
Best gas mileage of any V8.
Sold. How can I thank you?
How about lunch?
Chevy Silverado has the lowest cost of ownership of any full-size pickup. Get $2,000 cash back on 2008 Silverado half-ton extended cab and crew cab models. Chevy Silverado. This is our truck. See your participating Northwest Chevy dealer or visit us online at shopforchevy.com.
I'm Terry Newsom, founder of Pacific Office Automation. Hope you're enjoying another exciting season. Inviting you to take a look at the exciting world of color copying. I said color copies. Look at that rich, beautiful color. Not only is a color copier affordable, studies show that color copies can improve comprehension while reducing mistakes. So, we're printing the playbook in color this year. Hey, nice job, Coach. These plays look great. For your winning season, try Pacific Office Automation.
Rain or shine, it's pouring savings here at Standard TV and Appliance during the April showers of savings.
Through April 12th, huge savings on hundreds of items. Whirlpool, GE, Maytag, Frigidaire, and more.
Save big on front-load washers like this GE, only $548.
Standard has HD TVs from Sony, Mitsubishi, and Toshiba, plus LCDs from LG starting at $368.
Ask about no payments and no interest till 2009.
Only at Standard TV and Appliance in Portland, Beaverton, Tigard, and Bend.
Nate McMillan giving instruction to his club. Blazers a 2-point lead now with just under 10 to play in the first half. Time to get you tonight's Northwest Ford steal of the game. It includes season tickets, 2 tickets for next season. 12 payments of only $88, 503-797-9600, or log on to trailblazers.com. Tonight's steal of the game brought to you by your Northwest Ford stores. Visit compareford.com. Rebecca Harlow on the sidelines. What do you have?
Mike, you guys have been talking about the Lakers and their 3-point shot, and they are so good from beyond the arc because they have quality and quantity working for them. They have 5 guys who are shooting over 36% from 3-point land. That would be Vujacic, Fisher, Radmanovic, Farmer, and Bryant, with Vujacic being number 1 on that list. But guys, they've only hit 3 tonight, so the Blazers are definitely going to be fighting that game all night long. They're doing a good job so far.
Yeah, you're right, Rebecca, especially when Kobe's in. That triangle offense goes from one side of the court to the other, then Kobe penetrates, and he really, the last 3 months of this season, has looked for shooters. That's why this Laker team wins on the road. They're 26-15 because Kobe gives it up to his teammates.
Sergio takes a hit right at the rim, can't finish. LaFrenz, though, another offensive board.
Boy, Rafe knows how to play the game now.
Jarrett Jack through traffic has it knocked away right through Paul Allen's hands and into the hands of Kevin Pritchard. And then Larry Miller finally came up with it. Ball passed around a little bit.
Ronnie Terieff, I don't know where his minutes will go when
Andrew Bynum comes back.
When Bynum comes back, because they're going to play Bynum right away. They say they're going to put him right in the starting lineup.
Travis for three. James Jones setting him up, and a good box out by Terieff, and here comes Farmar. And they throw it away. Well, if the motivation of trying to get a win in a place they hardly ever win wasn't enough for the Lakers tonight, as you see Kevin Pritchard there, the New Orleans Hornets have lost to Utah tonight. So that means the Lakers with a win could crawl within a half game of the top spot in the West. Utah beat New Orleans 77-66. Sergio pull-up jumper short. Rebound Odom.
That's the type of score I think you're going to see in the West playoffs.
Hope not. Rebound Terieff saved it right to James Jones, and he passed to Sergio. Outlaw in transition. Jones open for three, short. Sergio trying to save, and Farmar comes away with it.
Well, James is being aggressive. He just can't. I thought that might open the door when he made that one three-pointer, but
Terieff inside against LaFrenz. Vujicic goes to the middle and gets the foul on Rafe LaFrenz, as LaMarcus Aldridge will check back in. And Rafe kind of saying, did somebody bump into me? Vujicic, meanwhile, sold it very, very well, and now we'll shoot free throws.
Second unit, probably when they hit the low post, they X-cut off of it. They probably cut harder than the first unit of the Lakers. First unit of the Lakers had more individual scores on it, and Lamar Odom and Kobe Bryant, so they keep the ball a little longer. But
you see Kobe head for the table, and all of a sudden you see Brandon Roy pop up and head for the table as the coaches reacting to each other and substitution wise. Odom came in, Aldridge came in, Kobe comes in, Roy comes back in. So James Jones out, Sergio Rodriguez out for Portland as Vujicic hits the second.
He has really gained a lot of confidence, Vujicic, in this last month of the season. He'll put it up whether Kobe's in the game or not. Sometimes in the fourth quarter, maybe a little too much, but as you said, he shoots 44% from threes.
Well, it's a good time too, as it's a contract year for him. Jarrett Jack, shot clock winding down, steps back and hits a three over Farmar.
Well, I don't know about that, but it gives the Blazers a three-point
James
lead.
Jones missing a wide open three, then Jarrett Jack hitting one with a guy in his face from a step beyond the line. Terieff through the middle, throws it up on Rafe. Odom the rebound over the back of Aldridge. As LaMarcus didn't box him out deep enough. Vujicic an air ball. Then Jarrett Jack loses it to Farmar. New shot clock shouldn't have happened unless they rule a Blazer possession.
They might have said Jarrett Jack had the ball and started up court.
And he might have.
A very thin line there, but I suppose that's what it was.
And Jay Wallace, who operates the 24-second shot clock at the Rose Garden, never makes a mistake, so we will assume that was correct. Jay all over it. And I think you're right. I think he did have possession and took even a dribble.
Sure.
Before he had that ball stolen away.
You can't lose the ball to the Lakers like that.
Farmar right at the rim scores. Kind of quick jump the Blazers, and the Lakers back to within one.
Once again, that's all right on nights that you have a guy named Greg Odom back there or another guy named Joel Prisbilla. But they're not here tonight, so you've got to play better perimeter defense.
Jarrett Jack inside, ball knocked away by Terieff. Shot clock at 11.
And I think this young man from Gonzaga has earned some playing time, as you see him come over right there and swat it.
That was going to be a pass, it looked like.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't get credit for the block there. Jarrett Jack tries the middle again. This time floats it up and in. So Jack, who has stepped up for games against the Lakers in the past, off to a good start here tonight, and the Blazer win here. Last time the teams met in this building, Jarrett had 21 and 10 assists.
Yeah.
Oh, nice lob pass inside. Terieff went high to get it, and the pass from Farmar.
They were looking for that all the way. That wasn't happenstance. That was set up.
Roy against Vujicic. This shouldn't be much of a contest.
No. Vujicic's offense has improved, but that D is still the D. And if Roy sees him on it,
he's got a 60% crossover too.
Yeah.
Vujicic, though, that's where he operates, behind the three-point line. Here's Kobe against Outlaw. Help there with LaFrenz and Aldridge. Foul going to be on Travis. Score the bucket as well. A good move by Kobe. Travis feeling like he had the baseline cut off, but of course with Kobe, the play is never over. Here's a little crossover on Vujacic as Brandon not only crosses back to the right, then goes back to the left of the rim. Now here's Kobe, and you see Travis did not have the baseline cut off. Well, good call and free throw coming to make it a three-point play.
That's why the triangle, a guy like Kobe Bryant will play 3 or 4 different positions in the triangle. So he'll get the ball in different areas. He might have it out front and get the high pick. He might be down in low mid post, down in the foul line extended. So he does a lot of different things. That's why the triangle, if you know how to run it, can be a very effective offense.
Aldridge hasn't scored yet in the game, trying to get on the board here, passed out of it. Now Roy holding, shot clock at 3. Outlaw 4-3, no. Aldridge tries a tip. It's off Farmar, out of bounds. New shot clock, Portland. Is Farmar arguing, but Bob Delaney saying, I'm standing right here, and the ball was out of bounds. As changes for Portland.
And Delaney really yelled at Farmar, who's going out of the ball game. He questioned his eyes. How can you do that?
Well, and Delaney's standing right there, and the ball nearly hit him in the foot, and he was 2 feet out of bounds. You got to pick your battles here, guys.
Yeah, and that's not the battle.
So new shot clock for Portland. James Jones back in, Channing Frye back in. Brandon against Vujacic once again. There's no help. James Jones at the rim with the left. Nice pass. Brandon Roy picks up his 2nd assist. And James Jones his 7th point.
That looked like Denver defense trailing the cutter going down the middle, getting an easy layup.
Well, and James Jones not hitting the 3 ball so far, but doing a lot of other things. He's got 1 3, but he's missed a couple as well. Brandon Roy, 10 points. The only Blazer in double figures, picking up an assist as well.
It only happens once a year, and this year it's happening right here in Portland. It's USA Basketball versus the world at the Nike Hoop Summit, April 12th at the Rose Garden. See today's top prospects on the verge of becoming tomorrow's NBA stars, as our USA Basketball team competes against the world team in one game and a chance to make their mark on the global basketball map. Lower bowl tickets are only $10 at the Rose Quarter ticket office or at NikeHoopSummit.com.
I'm Whopper Jr. I'm Spicy Chicken Crisp. BK's got your number, McDonald's. Where did you go ask why they don't have a burger like me on that value menu? Is there a Big Mac Jr. up there for $1? No. I got so much substance I can't get through a McDonald's door. What are you, one of those bodyguards? Easy on the meat. Yeah! I'm flamboyant to perfection. Once you go flamboyant beef, you never go back.
Whopper Jr. and Spicy Chicken Crisp are $1 each, taking down other value menus.
Burgers on the run from the law! Honey, salmon's ready. Hello? Yeah, this is it. No, we're really happy with our service. Yeah. Try to eat now. All right, this is me hanging up. Really, we're good. Bye-bye.
Pacific King Salmon, available at Miller Paint. Miller Paint, your color, our paint.
And back here inside the Rose Garden, Blazers on top of the Lakers 41-38. Let's go to Rebecca Harlow, standing by, one of the bigwigs in not only with the Trailblazers, in sports.
That's right. He is a bigwig. I've got Mike Olive, Chief Operating Officer. Mike, we're standing in another sellout crowd here, but this is, you know, the usual deal these days, 25 in a row. Did you know that the growth was going to be like this season?
Well, we thought we had a real shot at establishing Blazer Mania again, and it's been an enormously fun year for our fans. 30 sellouts this year, as you mentioned, 25 in a row, and we think we have a shot to sell out all of next season.
I think you're absolutely right on that. Now, talk about the community. What's the best community project you've done this year with the Blazers?
There's so many to choose from. We were so committed to giving back to the community, and we got a bunch of young men on our team who just really love doing the right thing in the community. But this year we introduced our Make It program. It's a pin that a lot of us wear, that Nate wears during the game, and it's our umbrella program for all the things that we do in the community, reading programs and court renovations and junior NBA. So there's a long list of things that we are proud of in the community.
You guys are making it better every day. Thank you, Mike. Guys.
All right, thanks, Rebecca. Nice to have Mr. Galla with us as always. Ball tipped away, stolen by Portland. That was off the play out of the timeout, that's not going to make Phil Jackson very happy.
Well, what it is good hands for the Blazers. They're trying to get some deflections early when the second year of Nate McMillan's coaching career. He wanted a lot of deflections. He's kind of gotten away from that. Oh,
Roy goes to the hoop hard. Kobe a hard hit. Crowd wanted the foul. Then Roy gets his hand on another pass, but can't corral it as Vujacic has it for the Lakers.
And now he's going back to the deflection theory without his big guys in the middle. Let's deflect some passes going inside. Let's help.
Here's Kobe against James Jones. Baseline fade. Boy, nice defense by James, but nobody gets on Gasol, and he follows it up and in.
See, they're coming over. They're leaning heavy to help on Kobe Bryant, and then they don't box out. They don't get back to their man. And boy, that's essential because you can only do so much with Kobe, but you don't let somebody score on a second chance point.
Lakers shooting 50%, Portland 50%. Aldridge's first field goal of the game. So I guess that's a good sign if you got a 3-point lead and your second leading scorer is yet to get on the board.
Absolutely. That means the Blazers had no inside presence all that time. In fact, LaMarcus moves outside.
Fisher's pass for Kobe. Boy, nice catch by Bryant.
That was.
Able to tiptoe the sidelines as well. Jones trying to defend Kobe. Beautiful move. Banked it short. Ball loose. And the foul going to be on Gasol. Loose ball variety, says Derek Stafford.
And he got whacked in the mouth. Good for you. Trying to take my hair from me. Forget you.
Right. Powell with that scraggly beard.
I'll tell you
it
what.
Does make him look a little more menacing.
I'd rather have a faux hawk than what he has on his head.
Well, that's the look, though.
Is it?
Farmar's gone that way too. I mean, not Farmar, excuse me, Vujacic.
Vujacic, that's
with the Euro.
The Euro look.
Because Vujacic was extremely clean cut when he first came in. I think he thought he needed to look a little tougher, and he does. Roy back to Fry. Channing around the defensive Kobe. Kobe gets half the arm of Fry on the left side, and that's what the Blazer bench all over the officials. Look at Maurice Lucas. He hardly ever does that, as he was a step out on the floor talking to Bob Delaney.
Well, let's see what Kobe gets here.
Left arm, but a lot of ball, too.
A lot of ball. Yeah, a lot of ball.
There's Luke. Crowd getting a look at the play now. James Jones inside. Aldridge tip. Fry tip. No. Rebound, Roy.
Now that's outworking the Lakers. That's how you beat them.
Jarrett Jack down the middle, scores with the left.
That's how you beat them. When they put that smaller lineup in, take advantage of it and go to the board.
Here's Kobe. Takes it at Roy. Good defense. Fisher in the corner. Wouldn't take the three. Now takes the step in two. Banks it short. Rebound Fry. Blazers lob it up ahead. Aldridge the catch. And he's fouled hard by Turioff. A little something extra as well.
Well, the Blazers and the crowd now. The crowd is starting to believe.
There's always a little something extra on hard fouls when the Blazers and Lakers meet. And you see Turioff a little swing through at the right arm. That's what got Blazer bench a little fired up, as Radmanovich and Odom will check in following this first free throw by Aldridge.
And Phil Jackson has been through this before here at the Rose Garden. In fact, the last 5 straight games here, the Blazers have kind of shot well in the first half, hung around, and then won the game in the second half.
Well, and the thing that makes the numbers amazing when you think of Blazers have won 11 of 13 here, 18 of 22. A lot of those games during a rebuilding bare bones project for Portland. Lakers, meanwhile, a playoff team. That's what makes it all the more surprising.
Sure, and they're almost Lakers 100% tonight. The Blazers, of course, have many down with injuries, including Martell Webster, who was just starting his 4 games before that, averaging 18 a game.
He had 23 against this team.
Sure he did.
Last meeting, Kobe goes glass. Good box out by Aldridge and Fry inside. Fry gives it to Jones, and James, instead of taking the 3, tries to swing it around the top and says, my fault.
Yeah, Jarrett Jackson had spacing. He moved back just so they'd have room to swing it. Ooh.
Jones, even though he struggled, is 1 for 4 from behind the 3-point line. Still got to take that shot as Blazers by 7.
Just Hanging is filmed before a live audience.
Hey, dudes, ever wonder how we can afford this great big apartment in Manhattan? Yeah, none of us even have jobs.
Yeah, how do we afford this place?
Get dinner and a movie with McDonald's Dollar Menu and Redbox. Great food and the latest Hollywood releases on DVD for just $1 each.
Got a job interview tomorrow?
Really?
No.
Just can't seem to get it right today. Just can't seem to get it right today. Just can't seem to get it right today. I guess I'm gonna give up. Oh, I guess I'm gonna give up.
The fuel-efficient Kia Spectra. With fewer fill-ups, you may just forget which side it's on, starting around $13,500.
I'm hurt and can't work. I need help to pay my rent, car payment, and electric bill.
You! Do something!
My bills! My hero.
Aflac. Ask about it at work.
Tony Luffman and Michael Holden inside the home court studios. A 7-point Blazer lead, Coach.
And it's a 7-point lead because the Trailblazers are competitive in the paint, attacking the goal. Brandon Roy at the top of the floor. How about a cross? You over. Finish left hand. Brandon Roy attacking the paint. The Trailblazers competitive in the paint.
Let's head back out courtside to Mike Barrett and Mike Bryce. Guys.
All right, thanks, fellas. More coming up from Tony and Michael at halftime. Trailblazers leading the Lakers 47-40. Portland has led just about throughout. Blazers shooting 50%. Lakers at 46 now, and Portland out rebounding the Lakers by 1 at 18-17. Brandon Roy's been active, only the 10 points, but he and Kobe have gone toe-to-toe. Kobe has 8 on 3 for 9 shooting.
Yeah, and I think the gym coming from the studio from Tony and Michael hit right on about points in the paint. Because the Blazers don't have their big guys, you figure they'll lose the points in the paint battle. It's 22-20 right now in favor of the Lakers, but that is a good thing. They have not, in the triangle offense, tried to get the ball into Gasol. He's standing out front, and they're Xing off of him instead of him going down low. I don't know why they're doing that.
They post up Kobe. He's doubled. Aldridge there, so is Roy. Kobe dribbles out of it. Tough shot at the foul line. No. Rebound hit and taken by Jack.
Boy, they're doing a nice job on Kobe. 3 for 10, 30% shooting. But no one get on him because you know how Kobe is. Yeah.
Roy inside against Kobe. Kicks it out to Aldridge. Long two. Got it on the baseline. Blazers have their largest lead.
Boy, and Brandon Roy brought 2 Lakers. Kobe needed help that time and didn't get it.
Quick 6 by Aldridge. Gasol drives baseline, avoids Aldridge, and flips it in with the right. So Pau Gasol with 10 points. First Laker into double figures.
He could do that all night long. Blazers really do not have an answer for his long arms in that post.
Fry pulling Gasol away from the bucket. They're trying to set up Aldridge. Jones clears. Back to Roy. Shot clock at 2. Brandon got to go up with it. Knows it does. Missed the shot. Rebound tipped out by Fry. New shot clock. Zip pass. Jones sets for 3. Got it!
Oh, Jared Jack recognized the shooter. They haven't given up on James Jones, even though he's not shooting well again tonight.
2 for 5 from behind the three-point line. Kobe gets it right back.
Boy, you can't give up on him. You've got to get out on that guy. You know, boy, in that last game in LA, he hit those 2 big 3-pointers.
Jones again wouldn't take it. Roy set him up. Radmanovich close, but Brandon takes it on Kobe. Kobe fouls him first, then grabs the ball. So free throws coming. Second foul on Kobe. Look at Lamar Odom talking with Phil Robinson. So free throws coming. As Lakers in the penalty anyway would have been a shooting foul. There's James's 3 a moment ago. The great recognition out top, as you said.
And Jared Jack got the ball immediately. Yes, instead of setting something up, he didn't call play 3 down or 4 over. He hit the shooter. Of course, Kobe can't pick up another technical, so he's mildly protesting the call. He has 15. If he gets the 16th, it's 1 game suspension.
Yeah, and with the race they're in now, a chance to be a half game out with a win tonight behind New Orleans. All these games important down the stretch. Roy hits a couple of free throws. He has 12 in the game. 12 points, that is. Blazer lead is 9.
Well, and the crowd is starting a little bit more to believe. And they should. The Blazer record against these guys.
Look at the defense by Roy right in Kobe's face. Radmanovich tries to follow it.
Well, James Jones was a half a step slow boxing out. Blazers got away with one because the guards came inside.
Jarrett Jack guarded by Fisher out top. Foul going to be on Fisher. Free throws for Jarrett Jack, who's Portland's best free throw shooter. 3 fouls on Fisher, who has not had good games against the Trailblazers this year. Take a look at the defense, though, by Roy, not buying the fakes.
Yeah, you've got to make him be a jump shooter. You can't see all the help that was coming also. That's that team defense we were talking about. You've got to show and then get back to those 3-point shooters. And the Blazers are doing that.
As Jordan Farmar will check in for the Lakers for the final 42.7 of this first half. Fisher, with his 3 fouls, will head for the bench.
And that's big because Fisher hasn't had great offensive games, but he always knows how to put pressure on the opposing point guards if the Lakers are behind. He gets out and pressures a
After
little
seeing
bit.
Farmar go for 21, though, the first time these teams played, I think a lot of Blazer fans would rather see Fisher than Farmar.
Yeah, well, offensively, there's no doubt that he's a shooter. UCLA, they could have used him in those playoffs.
Yeah, Blazers an 11-point lead now. Nice pass. Farmar to Gasol. Pau Gasol with 12 to lead the Lakers. Kobe has 11.
That time Channing Frye didn't bump the cutter. You've got to bump Paul going down the middle, and that's a 20 it looks like. No, that's a full.
It is going to be a 20-second timeout for Portland. Take a look at the last bucket here by the Lakers.
See, they come out and he showed a little too much, and then the weak side help didn't come. It wasn't Channing's fault as much as I thought it was. The weak side help didn't close that middle up.
We talk so much, though, about closing quarters strong and maybe overstated on occasion, but the final 25 seconds of this first half, you feel like for momentum, huge here, because Kobe always seems, even in Portland's win, remember that shot at the end of the third quarter,
Yes.
the steal, the shot. Lakers took momentum. Portland still won the game.
Yeah, I would think they would want to run this clock right down.
And the Lakers, that'll leave them about 6 seconds if they do indeed use all the clock. Portland shooting 51%, just slightly better than what we saw on Sunday against the Spurs, and Portland shot 34% and scored 65 points. They have 56 right now.
Yeah, you know, it's just San Antonio came off that embarrassing loss to Utah where they did nothing. They scored 9 in the fourth quarter against Utah, and they came out and played great team defense against the Blazers.
Blazers set it up. Roy out top, Kobe on him, applying some pressure defense.
Kobe knows they're going to wait for the last shot, so he can take a chance like that.
Roy goes right past him to the rim and flips it in.
In your eye. Make a poster of that guy.
Boy, the crowd loved that. Kobe trying to attack back the other way. Odom down the middle, blocked by James Jones. And that'll do it for the first half. You want to talk about momentum.
Yes.
Brandon Roy with 14 first half points. Kobe playing the best defense he could. Watch Roy give him a cold.
Hey, that guy's an all-star. Brandon Roy.
He leads the Trailblazers to 51% shooting in that first half. Blazers trying to beat the Lakers for the 6th time, straight time in this building. As Kobe with 11 at the half, Pau Gasol 12, but we still have the second half. Portland 58, Lakers 47. Tony and Michael coming up next.
Since Fred Meyer introduced $4 generic prescriptions, I've learned a lot. I was really surprised at just how much we saved. But what I really learned was how convenient the Fred Meyer pharmacy is. Now, I drop off my prescriptions and have them filled while I'm doing my regular grocery shopping. It doesn't get any easier or more convenient than that. The pharmacy I trust isn't just in my neighborhood. It's right in my neighborhood, Fred Meyer.
And in today's Consumer Spotlight, Grover Electric and Plumbing Supply.
I'm here with Grover shopper Dan Corwin. Dan, what brings you into Grover's today?
I've been coming in here a long time. I have a lot of different projects, and they always have the answers.
Well, if you have a lot of different projects, what business are you in?
I build houses, and they help me solve problems.
There you have it. Another happy ending from Grover Electric and Plumbing Supply.
Grover's, problem solved.
The McDonald's halftime report at the break in Portland. A sold-out Rose Garden entertained in the first half. The Blazers putting it on the Lakers, 58-47 the score at the break. Welcome inside the home court studios. Tony Luffman, Michael Holton. Partner, we expected it to be a high-energy atmosphere, and it has been.
It's been everything that we thought it would be, and then some, Tony. And the Trailblazers have been aggressive at both ends, and particularly attacking the glass to the rim and on putbacks. Trailblazers aggressive.
We wondered how the team would respond in the absence of Joel Przybilla. Starting in the middle, Channing Frye did a great job in the first half.
Channing Frye cleaned up all the misses, and he found the open spot on the floor. Weak side, dead spot, get to the glass, put back. That's called a second chance point, Tony, in the industry. Channing Frye working to find a gap in a seam to work. And he works over the top with the jumper. And again, getting to the glass, dunk you very much. Channing Frye finding a spot, productive.
In the industry, his production could be categorized as 9 points and 7 rebounds, Michael. Also impressive in the first half, but isn't he always Brandon Roy?
You got to love watching this guy play, Tony. He's an entertainment reel, a highlight reel, competitive and aggressive tonight, attacking the glass. And when he works that dribble, he's strong and he finishes. That's called a leap and leaner. Leap and leaner, Tony. Brandon Roy using the dribble to get to the rim. Where's the help side? Lamar, too late. Left hand high off the window. Now, B. Roy, top of the floor. Once you penetrate, you collapse the defense. It's like body blows, and then you go to the head over the top. And this is a cross. Hit record, because that's worth seeing time and time again. Brandon Roy, Kobe, to end the half. Kobe, I can get paid too. You cannot stop me, Kobe.
It doesn't matter if it's Sasha Vujacic or Kobe Bryant. 14 points, 5 assists for Brandon Roy in the first half, and the Blazers with a double-digit lead at the break, looking for their 6th straight win over the Lakers in this building. Coming up next, we'll take a look around the rest of the NBA. Your scoreboard segment straight ahead when the McDonald's halftime report rolls on. 58-47, Blazers in front.
It's go time. You run, you ride, you swim, you hike, you love to go. And in the Northwest, when it's go time, it's Joe's Sports and Outdoor time. Because we're dedicated to making the most of your free time. If it has anything to do with sports and outdoor, you'll find it at Joe's. Joe's has the gear and experience to get you hiking, biking, paddling, hooping, rafting, swimming, climbing, or whatever it is you love to do. Gear for your favorite season. Joe's, sports, outdoor, and more.
More people choose to buy their new Fords at Landmark than at any other Ford store in the entire Northwest. That's because we believe that buying a car should be a pleasant experience. And we understand that price matters. Fusions would fit 29 miles per gallon for less than $16,000. F-150 trucks for under $13,000. Even Explorer 4x4s with moonroofs are below $25,000. Only at Landmark Ford and Tiger. We're just off 55 at the Haines Street exit.
Live from the Rose Garden, Saturday, April 12th at 7 p.m. Jason Kidd, Jerry Stackhouse, and the playoff-bound Dallas Mavericks visit the Rose City in a Western Conference battle. Then, Tuesday, April 15th, Rudy Gay, Mike Miller, Mike Conley, and the rebuilding Memphis Grizzlies come to town for a 7 p.m. start time. Catch all the action on Comcast Sportsnet, home of the Trailblazers. Game on.
When you need a new vacuum, Stark's is the only place to go. Don't risk getting the wrong vacuum at a big box store when Stark's has the largest selection and the best prices on vacuums in the Northwest. We'll even recycle your old vacuum and assemble your new one. On sale now, the legendary 8-pound Auric XL upright is only $199. Or experience the full line of high-performance Miele vacuums starting at $259.
This is Jim Stark, inviting you to discover the Stark's difference at any one of our 8 convenient locations.
This copyrighted telecast of the NBA may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise used without the written consent of the NBA. Log on to NBA.com immediately following the game for live press conferences and video highlights.
The McDonald's halftime report rolls on. The Blazers lead the Lakers 58-47. Two All-Stars going head-to-head in the Rip City. Kobe Bryant battling Brandon Roy in the first half. Bryant with 11 first-half points. The 11-point lead belongs, though, to the Portland Trailblazers. It's time to take a look around the rest of the association. 11 other games in the NBA tonight. Let's take a look around. Let's start with Atlanta and Indy. Jump shot on the way. Mike Dunleavy, 28 points for him, one of 4 three-pointers. The Joe Johnson, back the other way. Atlanta, game high, 30 points for him. Jeff Foster now, easy finish, layup, 10 points for him. Pacers now have the tiebreaker with Atlanta. The Hawks were trying to wrap up the 8th spot in the playoff picture, would have eliminated the Pacers and the Bulls. Things still wide open. 112-98, Indy over Atlanta. Michael, tell them what they want.
Basketball game.
Correct. Utah and New Orleans now. We take you to a big road game for the Jazz. And here's Darren Williams, who had a great game feeding the ball. 16 assists. Carlos Boozer on the finishing end there. First 4 points for Darren Williams. Chris Paul the other way. Bad night for him, shooting 2 of 11 from the field. Ended up with 4 points. Another assist from Darren Williams, this time Mehmet Okur. The Jazz take 3 of 4 from the Hornets this year. 77-66 Jazz over New Orleans. Michael, tell them what they want.
A basketball game.
Oh, shake it in the middle? Do we do that now? Okay, we'll shake it in the middle. Seattle-Dallas then. Let's see it. New American Airlines center the site. Jason Kidd on the move. The Sonics trying to hold on to the 7th spot in the West. Josh Howard was sensational all night long. The Sonics really overmatched Dallas in search of its 49th win, and they would get it done. J-Ho and the Mavs, 99, Seattle, 83. Michael, tell them what they want.
Basketball game.
Indy, Charlotte, and Miami all pick up wins. New York over Detroit. A lot of reserves played. Utah picks up the win. Boston in overtime. A victory over Milwaukee. Phoenix beats Memphis. And Dallas over Seattle. Late games, Sacramento and Golden State 5 points apart. We'll take a look at that postgame. And Denver and the LA Clippers, a 1-point game. Michael, second half, what do you think?
Turn up the heat. The Blazers are doing a great job defending the Lakers and being aggressive and getting to the paint. Not just with looks, but finishes. Second chance points for the Blazers. The difference in this game.
11 points up at the break. When we come back, we'll go back live courtside to Mike Barrett and Mike Rice. The McDonald's halftime report rolls on. It's the Blazers 58, the Lakers 47 at the Rose Garden. A sold-out, rockin' Rose Garden.
Here's something healthy your family will actually enjoy. Great tasting water from Culligan. And no matter where you live or work, Culligan will deliver cold, refreshing water right to your door. So make the talk around the water cooler about the water cooler. Experience the difference Culligan can make. Culligan, better water, pure and simple.
To receive an entire month of free bottled water service, call your local Culligan man today. Culligan, better water, pure and simple.
Weimart's latest coupon book is packed with spring values. Save on Northwest Royal dry dog food in the 37.5-pound bag. With your Weimart coupon, it's only $8.99. Stock up on Northwest Royal dry cat food, too. Get the 20-pound bag for just $7.99 with your coupon. Use quality Built Tough trash bags and save. Right now, get assorted counts and sizes for just $5.88 a package. Cash in on these and other great coupon savings now through April 13th at Weimart, just right for the Northwest.
Let's go take him out, yeah?
Yeah.
We got business to handle. Hey, can I get a Whopper Junior, please?
This is not Burger King. That's a Burger King. Sorry.
Can I get some flame broiled beef, please? Got any of that?
We don't do that here. Do you want a sour cream and chive potato?
A baked potato? A baked potato? Are we in Russia?
Whopper Junior and Spicy Chicken Crisp are $1 each, taking down other value menus.
Tell Wendy Whopper Junior's looking for, okay? All right.
Honey, salmon's ready. Hello? Yeah, this is it. No, we're really happy with our service. Yeah. Try to eat now. All right, this is me hanging up. Really, we're good.
Bye-bye.
Pacific King Salmon, available at Miller Paint. Miller Paint. Your color, our paint.
Portland Trailblazers basketball is being brought to you by your Northwest-grown, employee-owned Bymart. Just right for the Northwest. By Corona and Corona Light, official sponsors of The Timeout. Relax responsibly. By Gatorade Thirst Quencher. Gatorade, is it in you? By Rasmussen BMW. Discover the Rasmussen BMW difference at RasmussenBMW.com. By Subway. Toasted subs from Subway restaurants. Try one today. Subway, eat fresh. And by Pacific Office Automation, the preferred copier company of the Portland Trailblazers.
And back here in Portland inside the Rose Garden, both the Blazers and Lakers back on the court. Portland an 11-point halftime lead over the Lakers. And welcome back courtside. Mike Barrett back with Mike Rice. And Blazers shot the ball well, ended the half well. Brandon Roy breaking down Kobe Bryant. That got the crowd involved.
Yeah, they're making shots. They weren't in a few of the other games they played here at the Rose Garden lately, but they're making shots tonight. And I think the Lakers will come out. They didn't use Gasol the right way. He's 5 for 8. And I don't think he got as many shots as he should have. Kobe's 4 for 12. He's going to take at least that many. As you see, the Blazers 51% shooting. Early in the game, they were shooting 73%. You knew that wouldn't keep up. 3-point shooting. The Blazers have to keep that stat right there for the Lakers. That's how the Lakers will get back in this game. Free throw shooting about even. Rebounding without Joel Przybilla. The Blazers are hanging in there 22-17. Turnovers excellent by both teams in this ballgame.
Halftime stats brought to you by Fred Meyer. You see the assists as well. Blazers the lead there. Gasol 12, Kobe with 11. You know there's plenty more to come there. Radmanovich 8 points in that first half, hit a couple of threes. Brandon Roy 14 to lead the Blazers. James Jones, couple of big threes, has 10 points. And Jarrett Jack with 11 off the bench. He has been sold. Key a halftime highlight, and you know the Blazers would not have this lead, I don't believe, without the play of Channing Frye early in this ball game. Right from the start, his energy, especially on the offensive glass, set the tone.
Yeah, Blake, who got into foul trouble, and Channing Frye were the whole offense in that early first quarter that showed the Lakers, once again, you don't win in the Rose Garden, and we're going to continue that trend. And Blake will be back in. You hope Channing Frye can spark early in the third quarter.
Well, your Northwest Ford Store's keys to the game, these are what they look like before the yellow is what has transpired.
Yeah, they normally, the Lakers shoot 47%, so that's good for the Blazers. Blazers backcourt scoring 32 points. Whoa, put a check there. More free throws. Blazers 9 for 11. That gets a check also, so the Blazers doing a nice job on the keys.
Well, in the McDonald's matchup we had off the top of the program was Kobe and Brandon Roy, and Brandon the advantage so far. Of course, we still have a half to go, but the good defense, first of all. Brandon, you worry about him expending too much energy or getting into foul trouble guarding Kobe, but he has done neither so far and really has been right in his face, forcing Kobe so far into 4 of 12 shooting that offensively has had his way a couple of times going right around him.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, it is with Kobe Bryant, all you want to do is neutralize him if a guy like Brandon Roy is playing him. And so far, Brandon Roy, it's a push between the two of them. And if that continues in this ballgame, they can win this ballgame.
Well, last week, Kobe Bryant talking in Los Angeles about his Blazer team after that ballgame to some people who were talking to us about that afterwards. Talking about how difficult a matchup Brandon Roy is to defend and keep in front of you. Kobe is a great defender.
Well, Kobe Bryant has been the one that has really talked positively about this Blazer team. He said they are going to be right in the race next year.
Well, he told Michael Thompson that he thinks home court advantage, 4th or 5th seed next year in the West for this Portland team.
Yeah, he really thinks a lot more. You know, the Blazers, the West is going to be equally as strong next year. But boy, the more you hear about Rudy Fernandez, I saw another tape on him yesterday. Oh, I'm keeping my fingers crossed there.
Lakers go right inside. Offensive foul on Pau Gasol with the off arm, throwing away Channing Frye. That's Bob Delaney with the call.
And I think the Lakers finally got the message. Let's go inside to Gasol. And that's what they should do.
Saw Kurt Rambis there barking at Delaney from across the court on that Laker bench. We'll see where the Blazers go with the initial offense. Steve Blake back in there. Steve played his 8 minutes in that first half because he got the 2 quick fouls, but he had 7 points before that. And that ball was touched. That should be Portland ball, but they're going to say LA. So
I don't think Phil Robinson really had a good look at that. They went right over the top and knocked the ball right out of his hand.
As Kobe has it against Frye, goes down the middle and finger rolls it up and off. So that one not even close. Kobe 4 for 13 so far in this game.
And you could see right away Kobe is going to try to score in this half. He took a 1-on-3 approach there. He didn't have a good shot at all.
Blake defended by Gasol initially. Now they get back to their men. Aldridge over Odom hits.
Boy, the Blazers just didn't post Aldridge up. He came over from the weak side, got a pick. I'd like to see more of that by the Blazers. Move him around instead of just standing and trying to muscle.
Radmanovich for his 3rd 3, and he knocks it down. The Blazers can't get caught helping off Radmanovich.
Yeah, well, you can't help off that much. They really closed the middle up. Did a nice job on Lamar Odom coming across, but you can't do it that far off.
Radmanovich 11. Blazers turn it over a 2nd straight trip.
That was just a bad pass by James Jones. It was right. He hit the back of Channing Frye. That's why Brandon Roy thought the pass was to Channing Frye. And Channing Frye was setting a pick.
Radmanovich goes inside Gasol. Blazers double quickly. Blake trying to get back to Fisher. Fisher for 3. Got it. It's back-to-back threes following back-to-back Portland turnovers.
And that's how the Lakers get into ball games. If you help out, they really get aggressive going to the rim, and then they kick it out. That's been the story for the lot of 3-point shots.
Here's Blake inside Aldridge again. Of course, his bucket split those Laker threes. Now he tries to go over the top. Rebound Radmanovich. Doesn't take this Laker team long to get right back into a ball game. As you know, there's Fisher again. He's starting to feel like he's warming up. Gasol the rebound, and the foul is going to be on Aldridge. Over the top, the loose ball foul from behind.
And they can't lose LaMarcus. That's his 3rd foul.
It's his 1st foul.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh,
Gasol
okay.
would have had 3 if it were to be on him.
Yeah, I heard in my ear 3 fouls. And Scotty Zachary's never wrong on that.
Oh, he just throws you under the bus. See, I would never do that. Offensive foul. There is that 3rd foul on Gasol, or is on Radmanovich. It's on Radmanovich. Blazer bench was hoping it was Gasol. But that is his 3rd too. So, and look at Radmanovich and following Delaney and Kobe the Peacemaker, who leads the league in technical fouls.
Yeah, Kobe thinks we can't get a foul on anybody. They may charge me and I'll lose a game.
Look at Phil Jackson. There's a technical foul on Phil Jackson, and he better be careful because he's following Bob Delaney. You don't see Phil do this that often. As he's trying to protect his players, and you know Phil doesn't get fired up very often. You heard him talking before the ball game about this Trailblazer team and trying to fire his team up to get a win in Portland, something that rarely happens for this Laker team.
Yeah, he doesn't get off his throne very often. His chair is about 9 inches taller than everyone else's over there.
Helps out that hip that he had replaced.
And he looks down on everybody.
I think he would anyway, wouldn't he?
I don't.
I mean, because he's taller.
He's taller, yeah. 6'9", former New York Knick.
Foul on Radmanovich. That's his 4th before they could get him out of the game. Yeah, that's a big call, and Phil Robinson with it, and Radmanovich, now he's barking at Robinson.
How can they let him get away with that?
Well, how can they leave him in the game with 3 fouls? Radmanovich has been the one Laker who has shot the ball so well tonight. And now he's got 4, and no movement on the Laker bench to take him out now. If you're Portland, go right back at him.
If they can get the ball in bounds, they don't know how the play they're running. They got to set picks. Channing Frye's not setting a great pick to get Blakey open.
Now Roy has it. Kobe on him. Frye the pick. There's the roll and pop by Frye.
Yeah, that nice slip. He didn't set a good pick, but he slipped the pick. Got down there, and boy, if he can make a couple outside shots.
That's 6 assists for Roy, by the way. Kobe Odom, baseline jumper, long rebound. Steve Blake. Portland a chance to run. 3-on-3. Lakers getting back. Nice pass to Aldridge. Couldn't handle it. Ball out of bounds. Odom with some pressure there, and Aldridge a quick reaction, wanting the push foul, but it didn't look to be a whole lot. You thought, huh?
Well, and the ball was in the air. I thought he bumped him off balance, so it was.
Kobe got it from Gasol. Baseline cut off. Gasol inside now at the rim. Missed the shot. Picks up the foul on James Jones. So free throws coming for Gasol.
And we'll have to keep an eye on Phil Jackson, all his whining and getting the tee, what effect that will have.
All very well placed, as veteran coaches know how to do. You don't see Phil, as you said, get up and follow an official like that and get a tee very often. This building has been a frustrating place for he and the Lakers the last few years.
I hate to sit behind Phil with that chair. I mean, how could you see the game? He's just.
And Gasol makes a pair.
The gift from Memphis. Didn't have to give up anything in return. In fact, Kwame Brown, they wanted to get rid of. So that was really two gifts that Memphis gave him.
Blake splits the defense, and we have a carry violation on Blake. Did you?
Yeah. He turned the corner, and he got an advantage because he did carry the ball.
Let's see it.
See right there.
Yeah, he sure did.
Yeah.
So Portland turnover, that's only their 7th. Here's Kobe with Blake on him. Wraps it underneath to Odom. Nobody picked up the backside once again, and Portland needs time. So despite all of this, the Blazer quick start to the 3rd quarter. The Phil Jackson technical and the Radmanovich fouls seem to have fired up this Laker team.
At Les Schwab, we like going the extra mile, and you're the reason. The reason for our quality line of reliable batteries. Dependable shocks and struts to help with safer handling. The reason for complete brake service from experienced technicians. And our supermarket selection of tires and wheels. At Les Schwab, we appreciate your business. It's why we provide money-back warranties and service you can count on. You are the reason.
So this Silverado is expected to have better resale value than both Ford and Toyota?
Yep.
And it cost me less on fuel?
Best gas mileage of any V8.
Sold. How can I thank you?
How about lunch?
Chevy Silverado has the lowest cost of ownership of any full-size pickup. Get $2,000 cash back on 2008 Silverado half-ton extended cab and crew cab models. Chevy Silverado. This is our truck. See your participating Northwest Chevy dealer or visit us online at shopforchevy.com.
We're gonna cut that.
Well, the Trailblazers had just 3 turnovers at halftime. They've got 7 now, and that has led to their lead shrinking down to 6 points. Well, time to get to the steal of the game once again tonight. 2 season tickets for next season for 12 payments of only $88. 797-9600, the number to call. Or log on to trailblazers.com right now. The steal of the game brought to you by the Northwest Ford stores. Visit compareford.com. Rebecca Harlow, what did you learn at halftime?
Mike, the mood was happy but cautious there at halftime. The coaches like what they're seeing so far, but at the same time, they know this Lake Show is going to make a run, so they have a clear set plan for containing Kobe Bryant. First, deny him the ball. They know he's taken more than 750 shots than the next guy on his team. 2, keep him off that free throw line. And 3, the last step, if necessary, is to send in the double team. But with the Lakers triangle offense, that is not what they want to do. So they will try to avoid that. They might go there if necessary.
Good stuff. Trailblazers have to just clean up things at the offensive end. And Mike Rice, 4 turnovers in the first not even 4 minutes of this quarter.
Yeah, and that's what's hurting the Blazers. And I don't think it's so much the Lakers' defense as the Blazers got a little sloppy.
Roy, shot clock at 2. Channing Frye, a long 2. Got it with 1 on the clock. It's a 3. Channing's second 3 of the season. His first one was almost a half-court shot at Sacramento a couple of months ago.
See, they're moving that high post out just a little bit towards the foul line to work some pick and rolls off of it like that one.
Gasol, baseline jumper, no. Aldridge for the rebound, and a loose ball foul on Odom. And that's his second, and that's the second team foul on the Lakers here in the quarter.
Odom's the guy you have to watch out if they're missing shots, because he can hit the offensive boards.
Boy, it was a 3.
Yeah, it was.
Channing with 14 in the game for Frye. 8 rebounds as well. What a lift he has given Portland tonight. No Joel Prisbilla, broke his hand on Sunday. No Martell Webster tonight, who's had good games against the Lakers.
Maybe Channing is better as a starter than he is.
They tried him in that role early in the season. Aldridge long 2 is long. Rebound off of Radmanovich. Off of Frye out of bounds.
Boy, it sure looked like Radmanovich hit that.
No argument from Frye.
James Jones now checking Kobe Bryant. No, he's not. It's Brandon.
He walked
for a minute there. Yeah, he didn't. He said, "Hey, Brandon, come on and get him."
Here's Kobe with it, wide open for 3. Short. Rebound tipped by Frye, gathered back in by Bryant. We'll see if the Lakers make Portland pay for that.
Oh, they will. Every time you goof up somehow.
Odom. Gasol this side on the baseline, and he hits it.
Against a good team, you just can't give them the long rebounds. You've got to be active. Get after it. Blazers standing around now. Fisher overplaying Blake, not letting the Blazer offense get from one side of the court to the other.
Blake skip pass. James Jones open 3. Got it. Good find by Blake.
Yeah, because the Laker defense keeps you on one side of the court. That time Blake saw Jones all by himself.
Jones 3 for 6. Radmanovich to get it back. No. Rebound Frye. Blazers in transition. Blake through the middle. Frye thought he might try a 3 again. Little give and go. Channing scores and he's fouled. It's going to be on Odom inside. That's his 3rd.
And Blakey is running the offense like a magician, picking his spots to do his magic.
Talk about a good timeout by Nate McMillan and a team reacting after it, following the Lakers chopping that lead to 6. Blazers answer right back.
Yeah, you're right, MB. They had all the momentum. Kobe Bryant was taking control of the game. Not that he was scoring that much, but the Blazers defense was paying so much attention to him. Other people were getting involved. Now, after that timeout, looks like the Blazers have regained that drive.
Channing Frye, 17 points, 9 rebounds, and a steal right there. And Pau Gasol barking at Radmanovich. Give me that ball another way, please.
Yeah, instead of going back on defense, he's yelling.
Blake, crossover Radmanovich, no. Rebound Gasol. And Blake, who was hot early, that's his first shot since the first 8 minutes of the ball game when he picked up his 2 fouls.
Kobe. Yeah, Kobe's looking to really, he gave it up.
Odom and Radmanovich. Blake down low. That's Blake's 3rd foul. Radmanovich trying to post him up. That's the 2nd team foul on Portland here in the quarter. 3rd team foul, excuse me, as Kobe will inbound. Shot clock at 14.
One thing the foul trouble on Steve Blake did in the first half, it gave him fresh legs. He didn't play a lot of minutes, so he's still ready to go.
Roy on Kobe. Nice pass to Odom inside. He scores at the rim. Beautiful look. 2nd assist for Kobe in the ball game. Lamar Odom, 8 points.
Kobe can do a lot of things. Defensive rebounding, he's number 2 for guards in the NBA at about 5.5. And assist, he can pass the ball. So there's not much he can't do in the game of basketball.
Roy to Aldridge. LaMarcus didn't want to. Took the elbow jumper anyway and hit it.
Yeah, he's got to, instead of trying to muscle down low, that's not working. Come out a little bit at 8 feet. Face that hoop and shoot that shot.
5 Blazers in double figures now. Gasol has that rattle out. Brandon Roy grabs the rebound. Gasol stays behind to complain to Stafford.
He's got a tear in his eye. I feel bad for him.
James Jones lets traffic clear. Frye wouldn't take the 3. Will Blake pull it? Yes, he will. Got it! Right in front of Phil Jackson, who says we better take time.
Get off that
garden. Crowd is on its feet.
Get off that throne, Phil. You need a TO, baby.
Trailblazers answer back, 77-61. Blake puts the hammer down from the angle.
Jones inbounds to Outlaw. Travis, can he win it for Portland? Off the glass. Yes! Travis has won it!
Crosses over through the middle, switches to his left. Tell step back two. Got another one. He's 6 for 6 in the corner.
Now is the time to be a season ticket holder. Season tickets for the 2008-2009 season are on sale now. Call 503-797-9600 or visit trailblazers.com.
Introducing the all-new 2008 Honda Accord, and Jay Lee has them. Jay Lee's Gladstone Honda has over 70 of these newly designed Accords in stock, starting at just $19,188. That's Jay Lee's Gladstone Honda. Come see us today. You'll be glad you did.
Jay Lee's Gladstone Nissan has a huge selection of new Nissans in stock. Come check out a whole new crossover, the new 2008 Nissan Rogue. Intuitive all-wheel drive, extra smart storage, and street savvy at 27 miles per gallon. Come see us at Jay Lee's Gladstone Nissan today. You'll be glad you did.
Rain or shine, it's pouring savings here at Standard TV and Appliance during the April showers of savings.
Through April 12th, huge savings on hundreds of items. Whirlpool, GE, Maytag, Frigidaire, and more.
Save big on front-load washers like this GE, only $548.
Standard has HD TVs from Sony, Mitsubishi, and Toshiba, plus LCDs from LG starting at $368.
Ask about no payments and no interest till 2009.
Only at Standard TV and Appliance in Portland, Beaverton, Tigard, and Bend.
Well, the 30th sellout of the season here in Portland, 25th straight. Loving what they're seeing from the home team as the Trailblazers get a 3 from Steve Blake. 6 Blazers now in double figures tonight. Balanced scoring led by Channing Frye, 17. And watch the ball movement. How Gasol stayed back to complain to Derek Stafford. Yeah. That left the Lakers shorthanded. Watch what Portland did to the defense.
Yeah, they're trying to cover for him. Right there, he just getting back on defense, and the Blazers find a wide open Steve Blake. And he can shoot that 3. He's like Derek Fisher. Doesn't take it a lot, but when they do, they make it.
They both shoot about the same percentage from behind that three-point line. And there's the 11-2 Portland run. This is after that last Blazer timeout when the Lakers cut it to 6. That's what happened since. And we talked about during the winning streak in December. It seemed like every Portland timeout, Nate McMillan had some words or some plan to send his team back in the right direction. That's been the case tonight.
Yeah, and now it'll be the Laker bench. Vujicic will be a guy coming in and or whatever.
Did you start calling him Sasha again?
Yeah,
that worked for you for a while.
That's right. And Travis Outlaw tonight is 0 for 2. So he could be a key. He's not in the ball game now because James Jones is playing pretty well. But before it's all over, Sasha and Travis will be big keys in this game.
Blazers shooting 55% now. They're 7 for 10 here in the quarter. Lakers just 5 for 12. Farmar back to Kobe. Shot clock at 5. Bryant hits over Brandon Roy.
Now, Kobe Bryant, that's only his 5th field goal, but you can bet he'll have 30 before this night's over.
I think it's safe to say.
When they get down this far, he starts to take over. And boy, it's tough stopping him when he does that.
Blazers realize that. Shot clock at 9. Blake trying to get past Farmar. Does. Gets to the rim. Missed the shot. Rebound Farmar. Blake wanted the foul. He's just getting to his feet. Kobe for 3 over Frye. Got it. That's a quick 5 points from Kobe Bryant out of the timeout.
How does he get to hold the ball when the Blazers are trying to run it back? Lamar Odom talking to the official, Derek Stafford.
As Travis Outlaw set to check in for Portland. Blazer bench was solid in that first half. They're going to have to be again all. Brandon crosses over. Kobe feeds Blake for 3. Short. Rebound Gasol. Kobe trying to beat the Blazers down the floor. Farmar. Oh, rejected by Aldridge. That ball may still be heading down the tunnel toward Clackamas.
Yeah. And if you like that, come back next year. There's a guy named Odom who'll give you more.
Crowd getting it. This goes down as a block shot, though. I'm sure the Lakers will tell you. As Vujicic will inbounds. Foul going to be on Travis Outlaw. That's before the ball's inbounded, so that's going to be free throws, regardless of the fact that Portland is not in the penalty.
Yeah, they were trying to outlaw has to find out how to hold Kobe before he starts running. Yeah, boom. Now, in the old days, they'd have said, try to block the ball in bounds like Bill Russell.
There's such thing as a statement block.
Yes, and that's what it was. See, that's a crowd block. That's to get him in the game. That's to all the youngsters in the crowd. Yeah, yeah.
Meanwhile, Kobe Bryant certainly back in this game, right as you said. This is about to be a quick 7-0 Kobe run to cut that 16-point lead to 9. Didn't take long.
Hey, there's a reason he's up for MVP. You know, he's taken this Laker team. Kevin Garnett's done the same thing. Chris Paul's done the same thing. All three of them have taken their teams to new levels. Garnett has taken Boston defensively to another level. So he deserves it as much as Chris Paul, who has taken his team both with steals and playmaking to another level. Kobe does it every night.
Kobe in this series this year is at 30, 33, 36. And we'll see tonight. Aldridge defended by Odom. Roy had it poked away. Here's Kobe to make it a 9-0 run. 9 straight by Kobe Bryant. And the Laker lead that was 16 just moments ago is down to 7.
Turnovers. That time the spacing of the Blazers was not good. They know Roy can take Sasha, so they were trying to get it, and he went the wrong way.
The Blazers at times this season trying to match a run will stop trying to fire and start protecting. We'll see if they do that here. Jack, Outlaw, baseline hit. Ball ends up in Roy's hands for 3. Long rebound. Farmar up ahead. Gasol has Kobe on, Vujicic has Kobe on his left. Kobe will shoot free throws to make it an 11-0 run.
The second unit has come in and has played much better defense in the ball game. Odom has gone to that power forward spot, and all night long he's done a nice job checking LaMarcus Aldridge. When you have an asset like the Lakers have in him, he can go from checking a 4 to a 3. He can check a 2.
Ten quick points unanswered by Kobe Bryant, and this to make it 11. And to make it a 5-point game. He doesn't.
More than anything, the Blazers have quit scoring. We said earlier, it won't be their defense that wins this game when you've got Kobe Bryant on the other end. It'll be your offense.
Roy to Aldridge, 15-footer. Got it. That's Roy's 9th assist. 10th, excuse me. He's got 14 and 10 now.
And Lamar Odom is really mad at Sasha for not helping out after he helped out on Roy.
So that snaps the Kobe run that took just 2 minutes, and there the rebound Aldridge off the Kobe miss. LaMarcus has 9, nearing another double-double. Roy right past Vujicic, gives to Fry for 2. Got another one. That's 11 Roy assists. Make it a 3. Fry's second of the game.
Yeah, remember earlier in February, Roy had 12 assists. Now he has 11.
Farmar, skip pass, almost into your hands, Mike Rice. Back to Farmar. 3 over Outlaw. Rattles out. Rebound Aldridge. He's got a double-double.
And it was important that the Blazers answer that Laker run with one of their own.
Roy, foul line over Gasol. No. Rebound tip. Aldridge grabs it. Dunks with the right hand. And he's fouled. Holy cow. What an answer by Portland after Kobe had gone on that run himself, that 10-0 run.
And that's amazing. And Phil Jackson's over there clapping his hands. A minute ago, he had that foxy smile of his. Now
that is what you call, we mentioned, that's attacking back. That's not protecting a lead. That's
right.
Being aggressive.
That's not winning it with defense. You're not going to do that tonight. You've got to score in this ballgame.
That's an 8-0 Portland run to answer the 10-0 Kobe run. And each run has taken less than 2 minutes.
Amazing. This is the type of game you gotta love if you're a fan.
Farmar for 3. Short. Rebound Aldridge, number 11.
They're doing a great job, Aldridge and Fry, of controlling backboard.
Roy takes Vujicic. Baseline. Nearly stolen, but not controlled by Farmar. Channing Frye's season high is 20. and 10. He's got 20 and 10 right now. And of course that game came at Denver when Portland beat the Nuggets in Denver and really needed it. Jarrett Jack baseline, left it short. Nobody was near him.
See, and that really takes a lot of the air out of the Lakers, and now they got it back because he missed the layup.
Farmar pick and roll with Gasol, throws it away. Vujicic couldn't control. And that's going to be turnover number 8 for the Lakers. Blazers also have 8. But it's the Lakers who have been opportunistic as they have scored 13 points off Portland's 8. Blazers have just 2 points off all those Laker turnovers.
Man. But Jarrett Jack has to stay aggressive now. He's and same with Travis Outlaw.
Roy gets a pick from Fry. Oh, Roy hit hard, knocked to the ground, and that's got to be a flagrant foul. And now Blazers not having it. Look out. Aldridge didn't like it. And Roy is still on the floor. And boy, we'll see what the officials do. We'll see what the league does here.
Yeah, how about
go up and hit Brandon Roy like that? A guy who is already nursing that sore hip. Just a cheap shot that puts Roy on his back.
Yeah, it's going to be 2 and the ball.
Well, it may be. We'll see if it's a flagrant 2.
I think it is. I think they pointed to the
sideline. They are doing flagrant 2. Delaney giving it right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Take a look at this. Now Gasol not even going for the ball, just whacking Roy up top. Take a look again. And it was Odom down low is the one who really got it.
Yeah, both of them. They could have a flagrant 4 on that.
And look at Outlaw and Odom talking back. And Odom, of course, went into Portland's huddle last year. Every time these teams play, there's some incident that happens that causes tempers to flare. Now look at Aldridge and Odom going at it again. And Jarrett Jack and Derek Stafford's trying to get him away. We have a timeout on the floor. 20-second timeout to see if Brandon Roy is all right. I think he is. I think he just landed hard on the hip.
See, and the Lakers have some idea that they can bully the Blazers. They've had that idea. It's the rumor around L.A. And you look at Gasol.
There's the Odom foul.
Yeah.
A good hard foul to be sure. And you look at the replay.
Yeah, no.
And it doesn't. Now watch Pritchard's reaction at the other end. But you look at the replay and honestly, even though it's a hard foul by Odom and Gasol, you see it 3 or 4 times, it doesn't look as bad, as dirty as it was initially. It was just a bad fall by Roy. And of course, initially you see that. You see Roy go down. Blazer fans.
I don't think Odom had any concern about blocking that shot. He wanted to commit a hard foul, and he didn't go for the ball. I agree with the call. I think it's a flagrant 2. He was intent on hurting.
I don't know if it was a flagrant 1 or a flagrant 2. Delaney.
It could be a 1.
Well, I think a 2 throws the player out. And it's not the case here. So now a double technical has been called on Outlaw and Odom.
Yeah, they continued the talk, but give Travis Outlaw credit. You know, and there's the beat LA. Beat LA. Where have we heard that before? In our house.
Well, Kobe was trying to talk to Bob Delaney, trying to talk him out of a flagrant foul. And Delaney was saying, hey, I'm taking all things into account here. The intensity of the game.
Kobe is saying he went straight up and hit him. And Delaney is saying his arms came down and threw him to the ball. So it'll be 2 and the ball.
Right. Roy trying to shake some feeling back into his arm, but he's all right. And that's good to see. And again, after seeing the foul a few more times, it was definitely a statement foul by Odom and a frustration foul, but not certainly as vicious as it first looked.
And LaMarcus Bryant came up to LaMarcus and was talking to him.
Well, and Lamar Odom last year in L.A. came into Portland's huddle to go after Ime Udoka. And so there's a little history there, and Jarrett Jack was one of the first to step in front. Tonight, it was nice to see LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah. Well,
Brandon's going to go out of the game. We'll see if he goes right to the locker room or if he stays. And he'll stay, and Jay Jensen quickly to talk to him. Blazers will see what they do in the final 31
they're going to
seconds.
the locker room. They're going to the locker room.
There's the Blazer 10-0 run that has answered a Laker 10-0 run.
There'll be about 5-second different, 6-second different shot clock, game clock.
Jack in the corner, James Jones. Shot clock at 5. Jarrett down the middle, drops it to Aldridge, and he flips it in with 2 on the shot clock. Blazers' largest lead now of 18.
They got to double Kobe once he gets by that pick.
Kobe baseline. Oh, reverses it up and scores off the glass. Beautiful move by Bryant, who's got 23 now and has been just about the only Laker effective here in the quarter.
See, and James Jones stayed on his man, Sasha, in the corner. He's got to come. They've got to triple team Kobe, make Kobe pass with a second and a half on the clock. And that way, that'll be a quick shot instead of giving him a layup. You know Kobe is going to try to take over, so you've got to stop him somehow.
Kobe misses the free throw. And Aldridge tries a full court heave, and we are through 3 quarters. So Kobe goes on a personal 10-0 run in less than 2 minutes. The Trailblazers calmly take a timeout and answer that with a 12-0 run of their own, and we head to the 4th. Trailblazers looking to beat the Lakers again in Portland, 89-73.
Just Hang was filmed before a live audience.
Hey, dudes, ever wonder how we can afford this great big apartment in Manhattan? Yeah, none of us even have jobs.
Yeah, how do we afford this place?
Get dinner and a movie with McDonald's Dollar Menu and Redbox. Great food and the latest Hollywood releases on DVD for just $1 each.
Got a job interview tomorrow?
Really? No.
Just can't seem to get it right today. Just can't seem to get it right today. Just can't seem to get it right today. I guess I'm gonna give up. Oh, I guess I'm gonna give up.
The fuel-efficient Kia Spectra. With fewer fill-ups, you may just forget which side it's on, starting around $13,500.
More people choose to buy their new Fords at Landmark than at any other Ford store in the entire Northwest. That's because we believe that buying a car should be a pleasant experience. And we understand that price matters. Focuses, which get 35 miles per gallon for less than $12,000. The very popular Edge for under $23,000. Even F-150 Super Crew 4x4s below $24,000. Only at Landmark Ford and Tigard. We're just off 55 at the Haines Street exit.
And we head to the 4th. Trailblazers with the lead, 89-73 over the Lakers. And we check out our Joe's Action Stats. Joe's Sports and Outdoor Gear for your favorite season. And Mike Rice, you see a rebound advantage like this with no Joel Prisbilla in there. You got to like that.
Yeah, they're really doing a nice job of coming back, boxing out, and then going after the ball. Old school basketball.
Blazers have outscored the Lakers in every quarter. 28-24 in the first, 30-23 in the second, 31-26 in the third.
And that was big in the third because Kobe had 12.
He had a 10-0 run as well.
Yes, and when he has 12 points and you outscore the Lakers, that's a good thing.
There you see what I was just talking about is Kobe, 23 points that he carries to the 4th quarter. Kobe in the first meeting had 30 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. Now the second meeting, 33, 7, and 5. In the third, 36, 13 rebounds, and 7 assists. So you know he's going to get his numbers.
Oh, absolutely. And he'll have a 15-point 4th quarter. Blazers have to be thinking score against this ball club, not stopping Kobe. You can't do that.
Jarrett Jack getting the pick from Aldridge. Who's going to score with Brandon on the bench? That's the question.
Oh, they had Travis in that corner. Kobe left.
Blake over Farmar, fades back, leaves it short. Aldridge trying to grab the rebound, saves. Jack has it. New possession. Blake tried to feed Aldridge. LaMarcus says, my fault. That turnover will go to Steve, but if you saw the eye contact, then LaMarcus says, my fault. I should have gone to the rim. Blake fed him perfectly.
Absolutely. He had a layup.
Portland's 9th turnover of the game. He had his 3 at halftime. Wait for friends in, by the way. Hustling back to get on Turioff.
Yeah, let Turioff take that shot.
Radmanovich with his 4 fouls. Gives back to Turioff. Up and under move on the friends, and a travel first. We go the other way on the Laker turnover. That is their 9th.
Well, it's a case of, we've talked about it, Blazer bench. Can a guy like Rafe LaFrance come in? Can Travis Outlaw come in? Can Jarrett Jack come into this game and keep the Blazer lead at 16? Crowd's into it. They love this game.
Blake gets a pick from Aldridge.
Boy, they're going behind that pick. Blake has got to think about putting it up.
Blake pulls Turioff out. Aldridge takes a long 2 and nails it. 19 and 14 for LaMarcus Aldridge in this game, and 8 of his last 11 shots. He started 0 for 4.
He's starting to remind me of Cliff Robinson and Rasheed Wallace as far as being able to go out and make that shot from 15 feet.
Kobe for 3 over Outlaw. Misses it badly. Radmanovich gets the rebound. And a new 24 for the Lakers.
Well, there was a lot of pushing off there.
Kobe hard inside and fouled by LaFrance on his way to the hoop.
Kobe wanted a flagrant. Get out.
He'll have free throws, though. 3rd foul on LaFrance.
See, when Kobe misses that forced 3, you got to get the rebound. I mean, everyone should be boxing out. Travis.
Aldridge arguing that Radmanovich kind of threw him aside, but hey, you're not going to get those calls right now either way. So in the trenches,
yeah,
fight it out. As Kobe makes the first.
So this is key right now that Travis is playing that small forward position, that he really gets active on the board, because Turioff will be hitting the offensive board every time with Kobe. Kobe is 3rd in second chance points for guards in the NBA, so you know he'll be going after every missed shot.
Aldridge with 14 rebounds, by the way, a season high, career high is 17. Jarrett Jack holding against Vujicic. Shot clock at 10.
A lot of dribbling going on right now.
Jack puts the shot up over Radmanovich. LaFrance trying to grab. Turioff comes out of there with it. And this is with Kobe still in there for the Lakers and Roy on the bench. You feel like kind of danger time for Portland. Turioff the catch, feeds Vujicic for 3. Got it. So a quick run back the other way for the Lakers. We expected nothing less.
Absolutely. Yeah, as we said, you got to keep scoring. This game's going to be in the hundreds.
Offensive foul. Travis Outlaw. He lowered that right shoulder, and Bob Delaney caught it.
Yeah, that's not. You got to swing that ball hard and get the defender off you. You don't swing your shoulder
that's
in.
That's a good call.
Yeah,
crowd didn't like it, but that's a good call.
Absolutely.
Brandon Roy hustles in off the Blazer bench.
That's how you swing your arms through. Monty Williams will be a little upset at Travis because he's really worked with Travis on that swing through.
So Roy back in. Brandon 16 points, 11 assists in the ball game. And Outlaw 0 for 2, 1 point in the game. And boy, if you wouldn't have thought Portland would be in this situation with nothing from Outlaw tonight.
I'm surprised the Blazers go with 3 guards. One will have to check Kobe.
Kobe got Roy in the air that time, and Brandon with the foul, his 2nd, and Kobe back to the free throw line. And on nights when Kobe has struggled from the floor, and he's heated up in the second half, but nights he struggles, he knows how to get points, and that is get to the foul line.
Yeah, he's a more talented Maggette of the Clips who gets to the foul line the same way. Kobe, as you said, MB, when he's not doing other things, that's why only Allen Iverson has made more free throws in the NBA for guards.
These will be 11 and 12 as far as attempts in the game for Kobe. He's 8 for 11 right now. Blazers shooting 52% overall. Lakers at 46.
Kobe gets about 22 shots a game, so he's going to have that in about 2 minutes.
And he rattles the second one in. Some token pressure by the Lakers now. Roy helping Portland beat that. Now advantage time for the Blazers.
They got to attack. See, they have to look to score on that.
We haven't seen much of James Jones here in the second half. Roy crosses over on Radmanovich, gets inside, and the ball knocked away. Up ahead, Farmar has Kobe with him. Blake plays the good D. Kobe tries to follow. LaFrance boxes him out of the way. Not a good shot for the Lakers. Jarrett Jack traveled with the ball. Good call, Phil Robinson. 11 turnovers, Portland. We'll see if Portland, again, we said in the third, will continue to attack, or will this be the quarter where they try and protect? The lead is 11 with 8:50 left.
You recognize this art? We all helped create it. You see, up close, it's a picture of 60,000 plastic bags from retail stores. Here's another 400 plastic bags, about what the average family uses in a year. Now picture these 3 reusable bags from Fred Meyer. They'll replace those 400 bags. They're strong, convenient, resist tipping, and they're easy to carry. So come on, it's the right thing to do. What's on your list today?
Live from the Rose Garden, Saturday, April 12th at 7 p.m. Jason Kidd, Jerry Stackhouse, and the playoff-bound Dallas Mavericks visit the Rose City in a Western Conference battle. Then, Tuesday, April 15th, Rudy Gay, Mike Miller, Mike Conley, and the rebuilding Memphis Grizzlies come to town for a 7 p.m. start time. Catch all the action on Comcast Sportsnet, home of the Trailblazers. Game on.
So this Silverado is expected to have better resale value than both Ford and Toyota?
Yep.
And it cost me less on fuel.
Best gas mileage of any V8.
Sold. How can I thank you?
How about lunch?
Chevy Silverado has the lowest cost of ownership of any full-size pickup. Get $2,000 cash back on 2008 Silverado half-ton extended cab and crew cab models. Chevy Silverado. This is our truck. See your participating Northwest Chevy dealer or visit us online at shopforchevy.com.
Well, the Trailblazers up on top by 11 over the Lakers, but the lead was 16 a moment ago. It's been as large as 18. All right, Aflac trivia question. What was the lowest scoring game in NBA history, combined score?
I would say it had to be around 103 points.
You're way off.
Way off.
And this is kind of one of those hokey ones. 37.
Oh, and before the shot clock
Fort Wayne beat Minneapolis 19-18 in November of 1950. That was, I think, your senior year in college.
Yeah.
George Mikan had 15 of the 18, by the way. Rebecca Harlow, what do you have?
Well, Mike, you asked, are the Blazers going to attack or protect? And the answer is attack. In that last timeout, Nate said, you guys are holding on to the ball and standing. We need more movement. He said, if you come off a screen and you don't have a shot, move the ball. We can't get into an ISO game with these Lakers. We need movement down the stretch and attack, attack, attack.
Well, hopefully they'll carry that out. Portland 1 for 4 shooting in the quarter. Lakers 1 for 3. Blazers shooting down to 51% for the game.
Yeah, and Brandon Roy is really flexing that leg and knee when he got hit his hip. So I know he's not 100% right here to check Kobe Bryant.
Kobe has it on a clear against Roy. Trouble with the dribble. Step back. Might have walked. Rebound Channing Frye. And Kobe complains. He kind of went off the opposite foot that he had established as his pivot foot.
Sure.
And that was a travel.
He was off balance and then he yelled for a foul. He's getting like Vlade.
Back to Jack up top. Shot clock down to 10. Roy has it against Radmanovic.
Oh, I like this for the Blazers right here.
And LaFrenne says, let me get out of the way. Channing Frye hits another one.
Boy, they all
with a season high 22.
Yeah, all the Lakers wanted to protect Roy against Radmanovic, and they protected too much and left Channing Frye open.
Bryant down the middle, lays it up and in, and a foul called. Not sure where the foul came. Looked like from our angle, Bryant went through unscathed. But three-point opportunity for him.
I didn't even see Jarrett Jack near him. They called it on Jarrett Jack.
As LaMarcus Aldridge back in. Kobe a chance to cut it to 10 once again.
See, they want people coming off of Teriev. They don't want him, they want, let's make sure Kobe is a passer, not a shooter. That time, Rafe was a little slow, so they put Aldridge, who has played 36 minutes of this game. They'd like to have given him a little more rest. 36 minutes.
Little pressure off the free throws. Blazers break it. Blake open. Hits the cutter. Frye. Off offensive foul, and Channing says, I agree, I used the off arm.
He did. Boy, and he didn't need to either. Didn't need to. Just go in and try to dunk and let him foul you.
There it is. You put the arm out like that.
Sure.
Lead with it. Hit Turioff. Good call.
Sure.
Kobe has scored 19 of the Lakers' last 21. And he gets that to fall. He hangs and waits for the defense to clear and then hits.
Yeah, they're not.
Blazers having one of those quarters. They have 4 in the quarter.
Yeah, they're not closing on Kobe quick enough. They don't have to double team like Avery Johnson tried to do.
Jarrett Jack waits for the defense. That's going to be a goaltending inside on Turioff. As Aldridge gets that in, and Portland needs points any way they can get him right now. As that puts the lead back to 10. Aldridge 21 points, 14 rebounds. Channing Frye 22 and 11. Brandon Roy 16 points, 12 assists.
Boy, that's picking up your level of your play with Joel Przybilla out of the game. You've got to come with something extra. The Blazer big guys are.
Pick and roll, Turioff. That ball off of Aldridge. I mean, Turioff just lost that ball, but Aldridge did get a hand on it. As Travis Outlaw back in, Jarrett Jack out.
Boy, and Blakey's got a point. We talked to Phil Robinson about a moving pick. That pick did move.
As we have a timeout on the floor. And that'll be a full timeout. I do believe, yes indeed. 7:03 left in the ball game. Blazers trying to hang on. The lead is 10.
Hey, boss, do we have Aflac?
No, we have,
What if you're hurt and miss work? Does it pay cash like Aflac does? Or help with rent, gas, and groceries like Aflac? So what does it do to help with everyday needs?
There's only one Aflac. Ask about it at work.
We're uncompromising. We could brew coolers somewhere other than the Rockies, but we don't. We're persistent. Our beer's been made smooth with only Rocky Mountain water since 1873. We're set in our ways. We use only the best high country barley for that full, flavored taste. We refuse to change. Sound like anybody you know? Coors, the banquet beer.
It's go time. You run, you ride, you swim, you hike, you love to go. And in the Northwest, when it's go time, it's Joe's Sports and Outdoor time. Because we're dedicated to making the most of your free time. If it has anything to do with sports and outdoor, you'll find it at Joe's. Joe's has the gear and experience to get you hiking, biking, paddling, hooping, rafting, swimming, climbing, or whatever it is you love to do. Gear for your favorite season. Joe's Sports, Outdoor, and more.
I'll take a look at Mr. Oden during the timeout. Manning the cannon, firing balls into the stands. I don't think they had to ask him either. I think he wanted to play with this new toy. But he put on the helmet. Greg spent the entire timeout walking around shooting balls into the stands. Even had the helmet on too. Blazer bench getting a kick out of that. Well, fans, keep in mind you can rent one of the luxury suites for just one game or one concert. If you're interested in a single event suite rental, call 503-797-9600.
Well,
I saw a Laker jersey in that suite.
Yeah, Dallas beat Seattle, so they are still 2.5 ahead of the pack. And here's the standings right here to show you.
But New Orleans lost tonight, so this game is enormous for the Lakers because they can get to within a half game of first if they can beat Portland tonight. But they're down 10 with 7 minutes left.
And don't think home court advantage. Boy, these teams can win on the road. But you get a Utah or Houston or San Antonio that's so good at home. Boy, it means everything. That's why the Lakers are putting everything into this game.
Kobe calls for the ball, and why not?
Why not? Let's see how the Blazers play him now.
Channing Frye. Kobe zips a pass to Odom. Nobody's inside. Odom was surprised when he turned around, and still nobody had recovered. And it's an 8-point game again.
Great play by Kobe Bryant. The Blazers really double-teamed Lamar at that time. He found the open man, and great cut by Lamar Odom to get open.
Blake wouldn't take the shot. Shot clock down to 8. Blake turns the corner to Roy. Brandon takes it at Kobe. A hard leaner, scores, and he's fouled. between 3 Lakers. Radmanovich was there. Kobe was there. He complains to Derek Stafford.
And Brandon is really hurt. That hip, he feels it every time he moves on that hip, but he's being a warrior tonight.
Roy, 18 points, 12 assists. Trying to complete this hard-earned three-point play, and he doesn't. It's the only thing Brandon hasn't done well lately is shoot free throws. He's 5 of 7 tonight.
And believe me, they'll be big in this game. The Lakers will get real physical on anything in the paint, so you got to make foul shots.
The foul was on Kobe, by the way. That's his 4th. Here he is for 3. Long rebound, Aldridge. Loose ball foul, Portland. I think it's on Channing Frye.
Yeah, he was boxing out Gasol.
That'll be Frye's 4th. Derek Stafford says he lifted his knee.
I have to see this. Derek Stafford has a way of finding things that no one else can see.
Well, that's a big second chance for the Lakers here.
Sure is.
We'll see if they can capitalize. Kobe against Outlaw.
You got to stay right there with him. Don't let him back in.
Ball knocked away, and Aldridge got a hand on it, poked it away.
Great defense. They triple teamed him.
Look at McMillan's waving his hand, attack, 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 as Portland brings it up. Not trying to call out a play. Roy against Kobe again. Brandon has won the first couple of these battles tonight. Frye nearly had it taken away. Skips one to Blake. He fires for 3. Got it with 2 on the shot clock.
Great pass, Channing Frye. Bring it every night like that, Channing.
Oh, an Outlaw picks Kobe's pocket, and a foul on Gasol to stop the fast break.
Boy, that was a great foul on Paul.
Yeah, absolutely. Portland was off to the races, and the roof was about to be blown off the joint.
Yeah, quick hands. Travis Outlaw
Travis here.
it.
He just pokes that away from Kobe, and then he was gone with stars in his eyes heading to the other end. Here's the 3. Look at the find by Channing Frye. The crowd going nuts. Loving this tonight. Phil Robinson over talking to the clock operator about shot clock issues.
I'm surprised Derek Fisher's not back in the ball game. He's had really fresh legs. He can get after people. Sasha is an excellent shooter, but Lakers have Romanovich, who's fresh. He sat out a lot of the third quarter.
But that last play by Travis Outlaw, that was pulling a Kobe on Kobe, because that's what Kobe is so good at, is picking your pocket like that, then getting it from behind. And he did that to Bryant that time. Lakers this season, by the way, 15-2 against the Northwest Division. The Blazers and the fans here are trying to tug on Superman's cape a little bit. Which
that ain't Kobe MVP.
Isn't a good idea.
No.
Roy doubled, gets it to Travis. That clears the pressure.
If they're coming out like that, you have to look to score. They're taking chances on stealing the ball. They're overplaying. You have to take it to the rack.
Roy against Radmanovich. Brandon less than 100% right now. Finds Outlaw. Travis with 2 on the clock. Short. Rebound. Aldridge goes right back with it and left it short. Rebound Odom. Radmanovich thought about the 3. Gasol has it right side of the lane. Farmar wouldn't take the 3. His floater for Gasol. Beautiful look by Jordan Farmar.
Very nice.
And Gasol with 18 now to go along with 9 rebounds. Lead back to 11.
Yeah, when Farmar's doing those things, they got a shot at winning.
Well, I'm a Laker fan. You talked about Fisher. I'd take Farmer on the floor.
Yeah, sure. Doing good things.
Aldridge back to Roy. Top of the key shot. Boy, that is a clutch bucket by Roy with the Lakers charging.
The execution was even better. Channing Frye picks down LaMarcus Aldridge. Nice pass. Everything cooked.
Farmar, they get the switch. Blake is on Odom. Then he switches with Roy. So now Brandon is on Odom. He takes him right and mows him down. And a defensive foul. And I got to say once again, I think Bob Delaney has the right call. I don't think Brandon was quite there.
Ever since he gave you that book, Covert, you've been nice to him.
Yeah. It's really changed my attitude about all officials. You've noticed tonight, I've really been their biggest fan.
I'll tell you, what a game. What a game. That's why you want to be in the playoff race, because every game is like this.
Yeah, but this is an education for the NBA's youngest team.
And Nate wants them to feel this. He wants them to know how every possession means something.
That's exactly right. And that's what you talk about with the San Antonio Spurs, who came in here and won Sunday by 7. Just valuing every single possession. And that's what young teams oftentimes don't do.
And how to play defense on every possession. See, the Lakers, they turn it on and off. They can play defense, but only when they think they're behind. San Antonio plays it the whole game.
Odom makes 1 of 2, so the lead is 12. Blazers, by the way, 21-6 on the season when they score 100 or more. Aldridge working against Odom.
Kobe will be looking for a steal here.
LaMarcus over the top, looks long is. Rebound Kobe. Still plenty of time in this game. Nobody comfortable.
Now they have to get set to play D. Kobe will go right at it.
Radmanovic for 3. God, fading away. Radmanovic 4-3 of the game. 4 for 5.
And that was not bad defense. Blazers reacted, stopped Kobe, and really got out on him. He made a great shot right there.
Lakers 9 for 19 as a team from behind the three-point line. Boy, has that been clutch tonight for them.
They got to clear out.
Outlaw cut off by Odom. Doesn't turn back. Instead gives to Aldridge. Shot clock at 2. Blake has to throw up a prayer. It does catch rim, but it goes to Farmar. So Portland does not get a quality look. Lakers full head of steam the other way. Here's Kobe. Farmar for 3. Fry being held by Odom, but Blazers get the ball anyway. Now Brandon Royce says, let's take a little time, maybe even a timeout.
Absolutely. LaMarcus Aldridge needs a rest. That was a great timeout.
Blazers still at 51%, but they have not shaken the Lakers yet, despite the heroics so far of Brandon Roy.
We have recycling plans that fit the biggest companies and programs that help others get started. We're there for you every night and on the job with you every day. When you put waste management to work, you get an environmental partner. And big ideas for every size business. From everyday collection to environmental protection. Think green. Think waste management.
At the door, there's a man who will greet you.
The food is all that you've been dreaming of. The games are hot and they're right for the winning.
I think that I'm in love.
I know a place where you'll find some friends and win some dough. I know a place where we can go.
Just Hang was filmed before a live audience.
Hey dudes, ever wonder how we can afford this great big apartment in Manhattan? Yeah, none of us even have jobs.
Yeah, how do we afford this place?
Get dinner and a movie with McDonald's Dollar Menu and Redbox. Great food and the latest Hollywood releases on DVD for just $1 each.
Got a job interview tomorrow? Really? No.
Tony Luffman and Michael Holden inside the home court studios. We'll be with you after the game. It's a 9-point Blazer lead, Coach.
It's a defensive weapon being played right now. The Trailblazers trying to hold on to a lead. The Lakers playing with catch-up intensity. Travis Outlaw, call the police. There's been a theft. That's just a robbery. T. Outlaw giving the Trailblazers hope.
Great effort by Outlaw and this Blazer team. Let's head back out to a raucous Rose Garden. Mike Barrett, Mike Rice.
All right, thanks, Tony and Michael. Blazers trying to hang on here. The lead is just 9 over the Lakers. Portland does have the ball, under 3 to play now. We talked about this history of this series has been phenomenal. Blazers won the season series last year, 2-1. Lakers have won just 2 season series since 92-93, and that's amazing considering Portland's been rebuilding the last several years. In fact, the last time LA has taken 3 games in a season from Portland, which they could do if they win tonight, was 1992-93.
And it always seems people step up. Like tonight, Brandon Roy, 20 points, 12 assists. Channing Frye, man, what's gotten into him? 22 points, 11 rebounds, And Aldridge, 16 rebounds, 21 points. That's the kind of effort you need to beat this Laker team that's only a half a game out of first place.
They just got to get it in and can't. And Nate McMillan did not want to use another timeout here.
Oh, heavens, no. They've got to run.
They use their 20 here.
Yeah, they got to run to the backcourt. Spread that defense
Well, that's
out.
what Nate was telling Travis. You had more time. About the 3 count, he turned and called the timeout and understandably panicked a little bit.
He's not great guy to have the ball out of bounds, Travis. He gets a little nervous as you see the defense on Kobe.
Well, he's got 32, but really he's the only one shooting right now.
Yeah, you've got to make him a passer. Even though if they start making shots off of his passes, he's the one that can take over the game, get to the foul line. Already, we talked about him. He's 32 points right here. And then LaMarcus Aldridge, as he come through tonight. On both ends, defense, offense. He's kept the Blazers in the ball game with outside shooting. He hasn't posted up near as much because the Laker post defense has been very good on him. Oden. Lamar has done a nice job.
They get it into Blake off his foot, and he gets called for the loose ball foul, so the Blazers turn it over. They can't get it in once. The second time they can't get it in again and finally turn the ball over. It was a tough pass for Blake to handle. And now it means free throws for Sasha Vujicic, who's 84%. So all of a sudden now you're looking at a 7-point game if he knocks these 2 down with still almost 3 full minutes to play.
Well, what you do in that situation, you lose a timeout and you lose 2 points. So the worst thing that could happen happened to the Blazers on a side out of bounds play.
And Blake picks up his 4th foul. And Portland, by the way, over the limit.
See, what you have to do in that situation, you always have to have Paul Gasol's man as the outlet pass, because you can bring it in on him.
Blazers get it over as Lakers applying the pressure. They've been doing this a lot of the second half, especially in the half-court set. And as you said, that's one reason there's been open spaces for Portland to attack. Outlaw, tough shot, baseline. Rebound, Gasol. Travis in the ball game 0 for 4. Taking some difficult shots in the last few minutes here.
Yeah, that's not his shot.
Skip pass, Gasol, far side, Radmanovic, up top, Vujicic for 3. Short, rebound, Fry. Loose ball foul, that's 5 on Channing Frye.
He's trying to box out somebody that's moving, so he's
that's
not...
free throws for Gasol, who's a good free throw shooter himself.
Boy, and they're giving up points, and the clock is not moving. And when you have Kobe Bryant on your ball club, you can't have that happen. You got to give him as little time as possible.
Gasol does Portland a favor by missing the first. Lakers 20 for 26. Portland 14 for 17 tonight.
Now you got to box out if you're Channing Frye, because Lamar Odom is excellent at squeezing in there real quick to get the ball.
Won't matter. He made the second. 6-point game.
Watch Kobe. He'll go for the steal here.
Roy crosses over on Kobe, then loses control of the ball. Blake picks it up for 3. No. Rebound tipped, claimed by Odom. Well, that would have been huge, but it went around and out. And here's Bryant. Radmanovic for 3. Short, he knew it. Rebound, Outlaw. Boy, big miss. We're under 2 to play now.
Yeah, they're up pressuring. Blazers have to look down to score. They're up looking for steals right now.
Outlaw attacks the defense and scores.
That's what you have to do if they're out overplaying. Take it to them. Don't be afraid.
What a time to pick up your first field goal if you're Travis Outlaw. Kobe the other way. Crossover move. 3-pointer, Radmanovic. Got this one. He's not going to leave 2 in a row short. 6-point game again. 5-point game, excuse me.
See how that score has loosened up their defense? They're not chasing now.
It's as close as the Lakers have been since it was 45-40 midway through the second quarter.
Well, with all the timeouts that you have in the NBA, this game is going right down to the end.
Frye, bumped by Radmanovic. That's just the first foul in the last 2 minutes. That was the one they had to give, so no free throws here.
But it goes back to 14, and you can take a little time off that clock. But
you can't be thinking about that.
What you think about is getting it in bounds. Now, it's Channing Frye has to get open on Gasol. He has to set the pick and then go get open there. Oh, he was there.
Blazers have had some huge quarters in this game, but have only 15 here in the fourth. Roy, step back, Blake, far side outlaw. Shot clock at 3. Travis, tough shot over Radmanovich. No. Rebound Gasol. Portland ice cold as we hit the 1-minute mark.
Don't give up threes here.
Kobe, an easy 2 down the left side. That's a 3-point game, 1-possession ball game. Kobe with 34.
Boy, they gave Kobe too easy that time.
Blazers can't use a timeout because they don't have enough here. Roy scores and he's fouled. Oh, he surprised Gasol. He didn't know he was going to go to the rim. Gasol got standing flat-footed, and Brandon put it up and in. Look at Phil.
Wide, push the ball back out and take a shot like Travis did last time with the shot clock running out. Why not take it to him?
Big answer by Brandon Roy. He's got 22 points, 12 assists. And a chance at a 3-point play here as Channing Frye comes out, Jarrett Jack in.
That's a great substitution. Channing Frye has run out of fuel. And with the price of fuel, you can run out these days. But now they're going to need maybe a 3, so they put in a guard to front Kobe Bryant and Jarrett Jack. He's fresh.
Still just a 2-possession game. Watch Radmanovich. He's had the hot hand. Here he is in the corner over Roy. Catch and shoot off Gasol. And Aldridge blocks the shot and a foul call. So free throws coming for Gasol, who was the only guy on the left side when that 3-pointer ended up long, and a chance for them to pick up 2 points anyway.
Yeah, but that's not bad. Right now, with the timeout situation the way it is, you just don't want them to get threes. And all you have to do is make some foul shots then, and then they run out of timeouts.
Gasol hits the first. And watch Kobe Bryant sneaky in these situations with Travis Outlaw down there pushing him underneath.
And they've got
Farmar checks in for Odom.
Yeah, they've got to make sure that Travis Outlaw boxes out and Roy squeezes Kobe. As you said, MB, he can really get after offensive rebounds after missed foul shots.
And he hits the second. So it's a 4-point game again. Portland would like to take a timeout, but they only have 1 left. Jarrett Jack picks up the dribble and finds Brandon Roy. Now a quick 3-on-2 for Portland. They don't take advantage, and now we'll use a little clock.
That's all right, yes. When you've got a 4-point lead, you can use clock.
And Lakers decide let's foul now, but why do they let the clock run to 9 before they do?
Yeah.
It was a 2-possession game in the first place, and what that does is shut the shot clock off. Why though waste the time?
Yeah, they shouldn't have. You do one or the other. You let it run down all the way and then start fouling in the next possession. And what they did, they were kind of in between what they were going to do. They didn't want the shot clock to run down to 11 seconds. That's what would have been left in a 4-point game. And they fouled the wrong guy.
Jarrett Jack, 87%. Now watch Kobe looking at Phil Jackson to see, do we foul here or not? He's trying to say, do we? Yeah, I guess we do. But again, that's a lot of time off the clock.
Absolutely. In games like this in the NBA, when you can call a timeout and take it out at half court, those seconds mean a great deal. Now it's a 5-point game.
Jarrett makes a pair, a 6-point game again.
And boy, I'll tell you, my hair feels so good on top of my head.
Oh, don't say that yet.
Okay,
Holy cow, Coach. There's 20 seconds left. 22nd timeout, by the way. Brandon Roy tonight, I mean, you know, coming back after the injury he suffered against Washington. 23 points, 12 assists, 8 for 15 shooting, 6 for 8 from the line. And his teammates have stepped it up with him.
Oh, everyone. I mean, they just stepped it up. They knew they weren't going to win this game with defense. They were going to win it with offense, and they did. They stepped up and scored 109.
And how about, speaking of his teammates stepping up, Channing Frye, the game of the year for him. With Joel Prisbilla breaking his hand Sunday, Channing Frye has been all over the place.
Yeah, he's This is the Channing Frye that when they traded for Zach Randolph, they wanted a little bit of this. Channing in the second half of the season is just kind of looks like he lost confidence. Tonight, he's found that confidence.
They got what they wanted, even if Channing wouldn't have done this.
They got
you know what
Zach.
I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
20 seconds left. Lakers
no one is left
on the season. When they score 100 points, Lakers are 50-9. When the Lakers shoot 45% or better, they're 45-6. They're doing both of those things right now.
Yeah, but not at the Rose Garden, they don't.
Vujacic holding. Step back over Roy for three. Short. Rebound. Kobe had it. Outlaw trying to save and does! Oh, Jarrett Jack saved to Travis, and he saved to Aldridge. That typifies the night for the Trailblazers.
Well, it didn't rain today, so Phil Jackson can't have that as an excuse for losing the game. He said, we don't play well when it rains.
Look at Jarrett, the hustle there. Then look at Travis. He has to show a little hustle there, and he almost stepped out, but he had the heel up. Kobe thought he had that rebound.
I'll tell you. 6 in a row for the Blazers against the Lakers here at the Rose Garden.
6 in a row, 12 of the last 14 and 19 of the last 23.
Yeah, since the Rose Garden opened in 95, 96? 95. They have dominated this Laker team as much as any team that is in the West.
Only one other.
Yeah.
The Blazers only have more wins over the Clippers in this building than the Lakers. They're 20-4 against the Clippers all time here. They're about to improve to 19-6 all time against the Lakers here, and Phil Jackson is about to fall back below the 500 mark when coaching the Lakers against Portland. This will make him 15-16 as Lakers coach against Portland. Well, next game for us as Wells Fargo takes us to the next stage. We take off on Thursday night. What is this, Tuesday?
This is Tuesday.
We leave Thursday.
Yeah, Friday night's the game.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Friday night Blazers take out the Kings in Sacramento. Days of the week don't matter in the NBA season, do they?
No, not a bit. And Sacramento's kind of been the spoiler in the NBA. They've dashed a few dreams. What did Golden State do? We know Dallas won tonight.
Golden State is beating Sacramento.
Oh,
this Laker team, meanwhile, went in on Sunday and destroyed Sacramento at their place.
Yeah.
And so that's why it was, you know, you thought about this as a worry tonight because the Lakers have it in this groove. Certainly in playoff mode and fighting for the top spot in the West. And with a win here tonight, they could have got within a half game of New Orleans, who lost earlier tonight.
Well, remember, last time the Lakers came in here, they had a 10-game winning streak.
Right.
Tonight, they have a 4-game winning streak, all for naught.
Kobe for three. Oh, it's going to be Portland ball off of Radmanovic. And the Lakers will likely wave the white flag here.
When they ask Phil Jackson, who do you want to play in the playoffs? He'll say, anybody but the Blazers.
Vujacic fouls Jarrett Jack. But answer me this. Now, I know San Antonio plays tough defense. I get that.
Yeah.
But how does Portland go from scoring 65 points on Sunday to 110 tonight against the Lakers? And I know the Lakers give up a lot of points.
Yeah, they win with offense. They're like Utah now, Denver, Phoenix. They're going to beat you. Now, Utah can win with defense at home. They can't on the road. So that's why they have their problems on the road and are so good at home. Houston can win with defense on the road. So the matchups in the West, it just depends on who you play because Houston's defense with Rick Adelman has been very good.
And the Trailblazers beat the Lakers in Portland again. And they pick up victory number 39 of the season. The Lakers fall to 53-25. The Lakers also lose just their 3rd game to an opponent from the Northwest Division this season. And the Blazers improved to 8-8 against the Pacific Division. And LaMarcus Aldridge tonight, 22 points, 16 rebounds. And he is standing by with Rebecca Harlow. Take it away.
Well, I think we should probably call him Superman, not LaMarcus tonight. LA, season high rebounds for you, season high points and rebounds for Channing. How did the bigs come together to get this done without Joel?
Coach talked to us. He said we had to step up, so I tried to go after the boys more, and then Channing just came out and played well tonight.
LaMarcus, when Brandon went down, you went in there and did some talking. What was the message to this Lakers squad?
Man, that's my guy. I don't like when guys push him down, so I'm just telling him to watch out.
You guys had 65 points on Sunday. Tonight, completely different story. How was the offense working?
Just running. I think we pushed the ball more, guys shot it better, and we just got out in the open court more.
You guys just beat the team who is fighting for first place in the toughest Western Conference we've seen in years. Is this a message about what we can expect in the future for the Blazers?
It was just we had lost 5. Coach told us that we hadn't lost more than 5 all year, so we just tried to come out and get a win.
Congratulations, Superman.
All right, thanks, Rebecca. As LaMarcus Aldridge, 22 points tonight. 3 different Blazers had double-doubles tonight. Aldridge, 22 and 16. Channing Frye, 22 and 11. Brandon Roy, 23 points and 12 assists. As you talk about a team effort tonight, picking it up with no Martell Webster, who, by the way, led Portland with 23 the last time they played the Lakers, so they didn't have him tonight. They didn't have Joel Prisbilla, who has a broken hand and had surgery this morning, but they got the win over the Lakers. Again, 112-103, the final. Come back with more after this.
It only happens once a year, and this year it's happening right here in Portland. It's USA Basketball versus the world.
Nothing happiness like an ancient pagan ritual. Find yourself an elaborate costume. Oh, I'm getting rid of this stupid wig. It's itching my scalp. Some exciting associates and a large neighborhood and go crazy. Happy Halloween, 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 Halloween. While roaming the streets with candy cohorts